Like
That's
yeah,
all
at
it
the
is.
core, every
Like,
religion is just philosophy.
Religion is not a
Yeah,
practice.
every religion is just a practice philosophy.
Religion
That's
is
all it
not
is.
a practice.
what's
Religion is not
what's
a
Well,
the
practice.
Buddha
opinion
didn't
on
come to
Jehovah's
Earth like
Witnesses?
Jesus Christ, so
No,
Buddha
he
became
didn't. He was
enlightened.
from Earth,
yeah, I
and
know,
ascended
that's
or
right.
He was
something, got
just a
nirvana or
person.
some shit.
He was one of us.
He was just a
See, I feel like
sissy.
Buddha was more
Which is, I
information
think,
based.
honestly, way cooler than like our God being above, like in some way. I don't know. I think that's cooler. And also, they like spout a lot of like acceptance and shit like that, and I like that.
No. See, all the gods died, but no one raised. But only our Jesus
Acceptance of
Christ
what?
raised again.
Disruption of natural law and order, like being gay, or what kind of acceptance are we talking here?
I don't know, just acceptance of all life, I guess, or something like that.
Well, that's what Christianity preaches too. We don't. Islam
Yeah,
preaches the
but no one
opposite.
believes in that, like the testaments that preach that shit for some reason.
Okay, well, it
Okay,
says
see,
that.
see.
So
A lot of like
don't blame
it's like
Christianity for
70%.
bad
No.
Christians.
No.
Don't act
I'm
like they
no,
believe
Becoming
in
a
it.
new religion.
bro. Calm down, bro. I need to explain. Like 70% of Christians believe in
Yo,
the
what's that up?
testament that condemns homosexuality, which was literally written by
Oh,
Nazis.
okay. Well, if you're
So-
you're just ignoring
But you,
the
dude,
basic
you
laws
also
of
have to think.
nature if you're gonna do that. So
You have to think
That's
90% of
fine. That's
people
fine.
aren't
I
even
don't
gonna research
think.
that. Like they're not even
Okay,
gonna look into it.
so
were you adopted by
dude,
gay people or something? Did you ended up
dude,
pretty
why are
okay?
you
So you
such a
think it's just
fucking like
normal?
faggot about this, dude? What the fuck, dude?
Don't
Like you're
fall
more
in
annoying than
religion.
an actual fucking queer about this, bro. Like
Really?
stop
So
being a
like
dick.
this one time at band camp, I tripped and
Stop
fell in
being
the
a dick.
showers with my mouth open, and
Yeah.
someone
Guys,
made me
I'm sorry
That's
for
what I
being a
said.
dick.
salute.
You're so mad about like the fucking simplest fucking thing. Like it's not my fault
I
that
Dude,
fucking
you
Christians
do.
are assholes.
I think
I
you're
re-
mad.
Jason?
I think you're really mad.
No, I just
Oh,
think
dude,
that you're like
dude, it's
like
me,
you're
Alex.
really
Yeah, I
annoying
remember
about
you
this
there.
shit, dude.
Yeah, it was me, you, that other guy in
Yo,
the
let me join your
corner.
server.
He got brutalized. I feel bad for him.
Honestly, don't care if people want to be gay. I just don't think children should have a father and a father. They should have a father and a mother. But I'd rather a kid have really nice gay parents and be aborted or something. You know.
Don't fall in religion.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, there is no problem with it. Whether you rather it or not, it's not your choice to make. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you don't have an example of what a man is and an example of what a woman is in your childhood
Why do
when you're
you
not going to
need an
find that from
example
the
of what
world.
a woman is? Why does that matter, dude? I'm
So
not,
you know how
I
to
would like
treat
to
them,
reiterate.
and
I'd
so
like to iterate.
or
I'm
unless you are one,
non-binary.
so you know
I
how you
don't
should
fucking
be.
believe in gender and
Of
shit.
course.
I
Look,
think
I'm gonna be real
Yeah,
with
of
you.
course you don't. Of
dichotomy
course you
between the
don't.
two is
I
retarded.
had a mom and a dad, but they were barely ever there, so I learned all of my shit from TV. I expect.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
exactly, dude.
If you had a stable family, and I
Hello.
didn't either, but if you had a stable family growing up, maybe you would
Yeah,
understand
what
what I'm
you
talking
niggas doing?
about.
Well,
But
hey,
you didn't, so
And I
you don't
don't
know what
mean
the
that
fuck
in
you're
any way
talking about, dude.
disrespectful.
What do you mean?
bro.
Dude,
Bro,
this is the
I'm
stupidest shit I've
arguing
ever
that
heard
like,
on
hey,
fucking
if you have
any of this.
It's not stupid. You just don't want it to make sense.
No, I just don't care because you sound like a fucking dumbass. What?
It sounds like you care a lot.
No,
So,
I just think
guys,
you're stupid.
I'm,
I don't
I'm
care. I just
making
think
a
you're dumb.
gunplay. I'm making
Yeah,
a
I'm the smartest
gunplay
idiot
right
on
now.
Discord.
It's
There's
pretty
no
cool.
secret.
I don't think that means
He
anything.
transforms into a
Yeah.
dragon, and he has like dragon feet. Pretty cool. I love it. Oh no, dog! I'm building a Gundam, and it transforms into a fucking dragon.
Dude, that's fucking dope.
I'm just now finding out because I look at the feet and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like,
Okay, important question though. Guckles, which one?
yeah, yeah, it like connects with the legs, yada yada.
Don't they have movies for Gundam and everything?
Oh, 100, dude. One of the Gundam movies is by far the funniest fucking thing because like in the first like opening 5 minutes it's just like a city battle, but like people are there running around. So there's this one mom with a baby in her arms and a giant fucking bullet shell, like a bullet casing, pounds her on her head to kill her. It's so fucking
That's
funny.
an interesting sense of humor you have. Yeah.
Because no, it's just
Very interesting
That's
sense
like-
of humor, might I
That's
after the
literally
battle, none
hilarious.
of that
What do you
shit
mean?
is
I
mentioned.
disagree.
A shit
think
ton,
that's
a
pretty
shit ton of
good.
civilians get murdered in like Crossfire, and nobody gives a shit. They're just like, "Yeah, good job, man." It's like, what? 13 people.
I'm
by
guessing this
stepping
is
on
what
them with
the
my
IDF conference
battleship-sized
room
foot.
sounds like.
Wow, dude, that was so funny. You got the whole squad laughing. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
They have
no, I
no
love that
regard
shit.
for their own health.
The
I don't care. I
Gundam
laugh at
movies
my own
are
jokes. You
fucking
don't want to laugh.
S
That's your.
tier, bro.
That's your
Yeah,
thing.
and I laugh at your
You
face,
didn't
bruh.
even laugh.
On. Got a big old nose, and you're not even Jewish.
Oh my god. But yeah, no.
I don't have a big nose. I'm
Gundam,
Celtic.
Gundam movies are some of
No,
the
but
best
you got
things.
a
'Cause, like,
tiny ass fucking
just
face.
out of nowhere, a
You look
mother
like
and
a-
daughter
you look like
gets
a
a fucking
goddamn
Yeah, I don't have a
potato
big
with
nose. I got a
size of
small face. Thank you for recognizing that.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you have a big face? Is your mother
No,
Hispanic?
I got a big dick though.
Oh.
Fucking
Like,
humongous, bro. It's
you're
actually
lying, bro.
gigantosaurus, bro. Gigantonorstis, bro. Like you won't even understand.
You're lying.
Like
You're lying.
I turn around and then I fucking knock over skyscrapers and shit. It's so sad, dude. Like the loss of life is insane. Every time that I visit your mother, the loss of life, it's unmeasurable.
It's like that old joke
Oh, yo,
about
how'd you know,
somebody.
bro? How'd
It's
you
like
know?
that old joke about your mom being so fat her like belly button reaches the door before she does, except it's your dick.
That is.
That it's your dick.
That is, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That
What
is.
hits the door first, your dick or your nose? That's the age-old question.
If I were Jewish, definitely my nose.
Dude, I love how casually everybody on the server is just anti-Semitic. It's so fucking fire. Love this
I
shit.
mean, we're not.
We
but-
just
not.
I think specifying that not every Jew is a Zionist. If you're like that, then you can say anything you want. I
What
believe.
exactly is a Zionist? I don't remember what that word means.
Ashkenazi supremacist.
I don't think asking for specifics and then giving me bigger words that I also don't understand
Well,
is a good
most
explanation.
Israeli people will like say, "Oh, it's just the Jews wanting to have a home." You see, they do that little whining thing if they're from America. Usually,
Oh yeah, yeah.
they whine like that, you know. Fucking, why do they talk
Yeah.
like that?
I don't know.
But they're like, let me hear the. I gotta look it up. They give you
Okay,
this like regurgitated like NPC response of like, "Oh, it's just a nation for Israel." Like the Israelis, dude, Jews, Christians, and Muslims existed rather peacefully in Palestine until the Israelis came, the Ashkenazis. And that's why it annoys me when people call Israelis Israelites, because they are not. If you are an Israelite, you are a spiritual descendant of Abraham, meaning you are a believer in Christ. And they don't believe in Christ. They believe in Saturn. The Star of David is not even in the Jewish scriptures, nor is it in any Christian scripture. It's a star of Remphan. It's a star of Satan. It's a hexagram. In Acts, the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 43, and the book of Amos, Amos, chapter 5, verse 26, talks about that. It talks about it in the Bible as a bad thing, but it never says it's a Star of David in the Jewish texts, none of that. No. Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it
and
real?
Israel created ISIS too.
Is it for real?
Oh, Israel created ISIS?
Yeah, there's this guy that got caught by
No.
people, and then he ended up being Mossad. Israel, I mean, the CIA's funded terrorist groups, and the CIA is just an alias for the Mossad. I guess they may be aliases for each other because they all cover the same name, the devil. And they're in Revelation chapter 3 verse 9 in the
Thanks for
Bible,
that
it states
addition.
that there will
We
be
really
it
appreciate
states
your
that there will be a synagogue of Satan. They will say they are Jews and they are not.
Okay, thanks for
And that's who
continuing
they
to
are.
make that noise so I can mute you. Thank you. I appreciate that, sir. All right. Anyway, you were saying?
Mute this guy. Mute.
In Revelation chapter 3 verse 9, the last book of the Bible, it talks about the end of the world. It says, "I will make them a synagogue of Satan. They will say they are Jews and they are not." And that's who this is, the synagogue of Satan. In Israel is where the Antichrist will
Don't
rise.
disturb. Don't
My
disturb.
bad, my bad.
It will either
That was
rise out of
Satan,
the
you know.
name. It will either rise out of the name. The Antichrist will rise out of the name of Israel or Israel itself. And I believe Israel has their PR isn't really working. A lot of people aren't really with Israel.
I mean, for good
So-
fucking reason.
Yeah. If you are, you have money in your asshole and in your pockets, and just in every hole the Jew can possibly stick his grubby little hand into.
pulled a
Oh,
random
no.
joke out of my ass. Well, all gay people just want $20 bills. If it's
$20.
any other
What do you
dollar-
need $30 for?
Fuck every other dollar bill. We just want the $20.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer about that $50 you stole from me.
Why do you sound exactly like him, dude?
You can take the $50. I just want my $20. It's a random joke that I pulled out of my ass. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I think even gays think $20 is $20.
Correct, correct.
I'm bi.
By
Make it
yourself,
40.
I have half of the belief.
bro. You're
Fuck
a
every
mudblood. You're
oth-
a fucking half breed, bro. You're fucking. Yeah, real shit. Nah, they're not even a faggot. They're just a fag. Like they don't even get the full fucking slur.
I'm a half-assed individual.
What, you missing a butt cheek? Sorry to hear that, bro. Oh, that
How come
happened.
the mods in E-Girl Paradise get to be pedophiles, but I can't say the F slur?
Well, I'm allowed to say it. I have the pass, bro. I have the pass.
Okay, but me
See,
too.
see.
I don't know. I've been friends with transgenders for like fucking 8
Okay,
years.
but
I mean-
being friends with trannies does not mean that you're
All right, I'm
allowed-
friends with
also-
black people. I
and
still
also-
say nigga.
And also, trannies aren't allowed to say the fag slur. They're allowed to say tranny, which is also a slur.
No, no, no. Just say.
I don't know
just say.
if the mods in some of these servers say white people can say the friendly N word, so why can't straight people say the F word as like not an insult, but like well, it's more of like a you're stupid. It's more of like a you're stupid than
Oh
you're
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
gay.
That's so real though.
done
That's so
that.
real.
No, yeah,
I
that
mean,
is
if you
fucking
say
real. I hate double standards. Fuck that shit.
Dude, if you say it
just
to
a
someone
word.
who's dead ass like a piece of shit, dude, I like what South Park did with that, where they were like, it's a Harley rider, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. It's like, yeah, just call it some.
Did
like,
you
call
just
it
tell
Double
me
something
to
else.
shut up,
standards,
Mad Sweeney?
Double standards are just hypocrisy, and that is disingenuous.
Yeah, you look like
Sorry,
you
you
got
sound like you
divorced
have
and
Down
started
syndrome.
fucking
disingenuous
kids.
I'm
people.
sorry, but I can't take you seriously, bro.
Mad
No one
Sweeney, you
can.
look like you'd fucking rape somebody.
Yo, what the hell,
would
dude?
rape
You can't say
somebody?
shit
What?
like that.
What?
Telling
Yeah,
me to shut up and shit. No, you don't tell me to fucking shut up. You don't do that.
Nah, Smart's idiot, bro. You can't say shit like that, man. Bro, chill.
yeah. You can't. If you say that, you get banned. Apparently.
Really?
I don't get it. Yeah. Apparently that word's banned in the server.
The R.
What word?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I'm
No,
not
what
even
you're
fucking
doing
kidding.
is toxic, bro. You're like, you can't just say shit to people like that.
I mean, that is a
Okay,
fucked up
well
thing
he told
say,
me to
don't get
shut
wrong,
up, and
but,
you're
like,
not gonna give a fuck. Oh, he's gonna play the victim card now. Fuck you.
Victim complex?
It's
I
the
find it
fucking
pretty
internet.
simple, really.
It's the
Complex much
fucking
is for
internet. You
real,
guys
though.
are crying more, saying, "Oh, you're gonna ban me for saying one joke." It's like, what the fuck? I guess you're not. I mean, you're probably just telling me I'll get banned, which I do appreciate. But it's like, fuck.
But yeah,
man.
I was
Why
just
is that-
warning you. I'm not saying like you will.
My bad. I
I'm just
appreciate.
saying,
No,
like,
you're cool.
that's a-
What the fuck
yeah,
is?
thank you.
Why? What if somebody's talking about? Because I know somebody was.
Dude,
I
I
thought
was
it
talking
just
about
some,
that
like-
earlier. What if somebody like got fucking like sexually assaulted in this server or something?
I
by
don't know if you
someone,
can
and
even
they're
say that. It's like
talking about it?
TikTok. You have to say S8 or whatever. Like, be
Yeah,
careful.
dude. Somebody
be
said
careful.
grape. Somebody said fucking grape. Like, you might as well say the fucking word at that point. Like, you're not even fucking insinuating it. Like, you're just adding a G to it. Like, what's the fucking point?
And
If
then
we can't
some
fucking
mods will be
say
like, "Oh,
shit,
you
what's
can't
the
even
point of the
talk about
internet?"
that subject, even if you're insinuating it in a different word." Sometimes they'll do that too. I've heard. I mean,
Yeah, that's
they've done it with
retarded. That
other
is
subjects
beyond
with me.
retarded.
For some
So it's
reason,
like-
I'm kind of convinced that mods
You
will
can't say
ban us for
retarded.
shit
You
we
can't say
did
retarded.
outside of the server.
Why? Because it's offensive to you?
It's offensive to
What are you, a fucking
0.3% of people.
Yeah, exactly. Is it offensive to you? Are you one of those
I got
people?
banned from
I don't know.
Chill
I've
Bar
met
for
a lot
saying
of
the
cool
R word, and I
retards.
got banned from E-Girl Paradise
What
for
if I'm
saying
allowed
the
to
F
say it? What
slur.
if I am a retard and I'm allowed to say it? What if I have the pass, huh?
Yeah, what
Like,
if I
how
have
do you know?
fucking burgers in my ass? You know, do I get a half pad? Do I say tard? Can I say tard? Can I at least say half of it? Like, fuck, man. If I'm like
Are you
level
one of
1 or
those
something.
people that make being a part of a minority group their entire personality?
Oh my god. Oh my dude, I hate people that constantly talk about having autism. Like, I'll say I'm autistic and shit if it's like brought in conversation. But like, if you're just talking about like I'm autistic, guys, I'm
I
so
fucking
cool.
hate talking
okay,
about it.
autistic.
I have
I don't
autism.
Yeah,
like
it's not something you
'cause
should be
they-
proud
they-
of,
it's
dude.
it's a broad name for like a. You got to figure out how your mental illnesses affect you specifically, but people don't even know how to
Exactly.
analyze. People don't know how to analyze their own lives, and then they
Dude,
get them
that is,
analyzed
like-
for them, and they trust the people
That's
doing
what I
this, and then they
fucking
get the
love.
fucking
That's what I
meds.
fucking love about
Yeah.
my fucking autism is I know how to psychoanalyze myself and know how I'm affecting people around me and myself. Like that's why I know that I'm autistic because I am
Yeah,
that
I'm not like a
weird ass
retard.
motherfucker.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Like I'm not a.
I'm
I
not like
can-
the kind of autist. I'm like that. I'm like that
Have you
nerdy ass
guys
autist
got
that doesn't shut the
badges?
fuck
That
up.
must suck though, because they have feelings, and like if you couldn't speak English, you had like a that bad autism, and you have like a shit life, that would suck. That would really
Real.
What's
suck.
that?
What the fuck? What are you showing us? What is that? Why do you got some
It's like having
nice
tape
ass
over your
nails?
mouth.
We're 34% down on the Illuminate scum on Super Earth right now. You
What
Helldivers.
the
You play
fuck?
Helldivers, bro? I have not seen a single woman that plays Helldivers.
Bro,
Fuck yeah,
have you
dude.
seen my nails?
That's fantastic. That is
Damn.
fantastic.
Helldivers is a good
Anyway.
game.
Anyway, 75% of people are fighting the squids. Where the fuck is the other 25%? What are you guys doing?
Spruce, where the
Honest
The way I
thoughts.
just dodged collapse. That's
Need
wild.
to lock
It's
in.
like-
You'd
it's
rather
like
give money to
watching-
Bill
it's like
Gates in
watching
China than
Reach
fucking
all over
Koreans?
again.
Well, I wanna know.
Actually, I'd rather give money to China than South Korea, but you know,
Where's the other
not Bill
20%
Gates.
of your keyboard?
It's gone. I threw it away.
No.
Yeah, he threw away 30% of your keyboard. What the hell? What did it ever do to you?
Dude, I only need. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry. I'm angry.
What do
Bro,
you
the
what do you
number-
what,
number
what,
pad's the
what are you
best
angry
part.
about, huh? What are you angry about? The fact that you
I'm
can't make a sandwich for your husband?
No, I can make a perfect sandwich. I'm angry that these goddamn.
And do it, prove it.
squids
Make me a
are
sandwich,
invading
please. I'm
Super Earth.
hungry. I'm hungry.
You're this.
Wait, so that means we're winning on
Sorry.
Super Earth, right?
We are technically winning, yes, but it's
Nice.
we only have we only have a day to finish, and I'm hoping because it's Sunday right now. I'm hoping that Monday doesn't hit and everyone goes back to work and we start losing.
I love how I care about this more than actual like sports. I guess gaming is a sport, but
I care about this more than actual
Dude,
politics.
I have the app on my phone.
oh, that's good. That's a good thing.
The
That's
app
a
gives me
wonderful thing.
updates every 30 minutes about what's happening on Super Earth.
I mean, Jit, that's more important than regular Earth at this point.
Yesterday. What
It's
were
more
we
important
doing
than thinking voting
yesterday?
matters.
Bro, it was good. Bro, it was gooning day like yesterday. What do you mean?
Tuning day, okay.
Yeah, dude, we were all busy gooning. Bro. Like Saturdays are for the boys. Like I don't get it. What do you mean?
Yeah, yesterday was.
Wait, can I
rough, though.
roll fall damage?
I forgot about that.
Oh, I can't roll
Saturdays
fall
are for the
damage.
boys.
Lesson learned.
But Eagleopolis is under squid control, and that's very sad.
Squid Game? Squid Game?
Squid
yeah,
Game? Squid Game?
These damn squids.
Squid.
Look at this Chinese guy that's like, look at this Chinese guy that's got like an arsenal. Look at this guy
Where?
Who?
Stream?
on my stream. Look at mine. Smartest idiot.
Smartest idiot. Okay.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
Damn.
Damn.
That guy's
he be-
cool.
He be chilling.
And then he look at this. Let me show you this shit. He fires 24 rounds in 1 second with this thing. Hold on. Yeah, look at this.
That's
He's
a big
inside a building
number.
in 2020 just doing this.
In 2020.
It doesn't even
Oh.
look like a gun range or anything. Listen
Jesus
to the rounds.
Christ.
Sounds like fucking man. Like you kill 10 people before the rounds hit the ground, dude. That's crazy.
The grounds hit the round.
casing.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is the casing different from the round? I want to use proper. I don't want to be like Sneeko here.
Uh,
I
the
wanna use proper
like the
gun.
bullet itself is different from the. Yeah, it would be a casing. It would just be a bullet casing or shell
Got
or
it.
whatever.
Got it.
Because they're different parts. Like shell and casing are both words.
I
that
think
can
it's
used
okay to be
describe
like a
the
grammar Nazi about
things
guns or
separate from the
some
bullets.
important
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
you know?
100%, 100%.
I
Because
think it's
guns
a- I
like
think it's good
these
to
are
be a
not
grammar Nazi.
clips.
Well, you have
These are
Oh, shit.
mags.
Well, you have clips. These are mags.
It's not
The
okay.
mags.
I
You
like hearing
absolute
this guy's
fucking
opinions.
dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying
Dude, what if
clips.
I
You
just
look
pulled out a
fucking
actually
rocket
sounds
stupid
launcher
here,
like
right
kid.
now?
Like, that's awesome.
What they did to Mars?
Betty,
Fucking
Betty,
pull
one
out a
down.
rocket launcher.
What
One
they do
down.
to Mars? What they do to Mars, sister?
Dude, it's called.
Dude, like you're actually like mourning over your like dog that just
am
died or
mourning,
something.
dude. Look what they did to Mars.
Nah, nah,
They blew that shit
bro.
up.
No, not Mars. No. Will it come back?
No, it's gone. They blew
Yeah.
it up.
It's gone forever.
Yes, they got rid of
What
Hey,
the fuck?
Hey, one less place for Elon Musk to escape to. Let's fucking go,
That's
dude.
true. That's
Super,
actually
Yeah.
pretty fire.
Super Elon Musk is trying to go to
Soup, soup,
Mars.
soup, soup,
Soup.
soup.
My friend
You know what
asked
that
me
means?
if
Soup.
Super Rosa Parks existed and if she had to go back to the back of the
Soup.
super bus. And I don't know.
Super
I could make a really
Mario,
bad joke
real-
about being black and Jewish right now, but I'm not gonna.
Nah, use that shit if you have it, brother.
You gotta sit in the back of the oven.
The back of the oven.
That's pretty good.
That's crazy.
Why do
Damn.
Israelis watch pornography backwards?
Why?
Why are
They
you
enjoy
so
the part
against
where the
Israel?
hooker gives the money back.
Yo,
Pornography.
bro, why?
Oh yeah, that's some GTA shit, bro.
Pornography.
Yeah, that's what he said. All right.
Pornography.
Just shoot the bitch and then get back my money.
Pornography, yeah. Jews love it.
Pornography.
Dude, are you good, bro? Did you like hit your head?
The pornography has already breached our defenses.
He didn't
Bro,
edit
this guy's not a
man-made
sex
his-
offender. He's a sex defender. What a legend.
Nah.
Guys, should I defend Super China or Super
Oh!
America?
Super China.
Super America.
Companies now
Fucking
have
Super China.
countries
Me and
now
my
have
homies all
super
defending Super
variants.
China up in this bitch.
Well, okay, so Super China is 72% held, and then Super America is 89% held.
There's no way they're all just named Super. I've never
No,
actually
they
played
are.
Helldivers.
No,
This
it
is
is.
hysterical.
No. It's
Okay.
equality on
Super Idol.
New York or York Supreme.
New York Supreme.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight on Super China.
We do not care. Super China been around 5,000 years. We do not care.
What kind of game is
Dude.
that, bro?
Hey, Elite, shut up.
It's like Filthy Frank said, if you're gonna be racist, at least be original.
New York.
Yeah, dude, you can't just like say a word over and over again and expect it to be funny.
It's okay to be racist. Just be original, please.
Original racist.
Say that to
You gotta be
Instagram.
more.
They spam the N word every single day of
N-word,
their
Yep.
life.
Throw it in. Throw it up. Throw it up. N-word.
Okay, but that's Instagram. That it belongs there. Like that's where you
Oh,
go
why did
if
my
you
shit
just want to hear
change?
slurs
Hold
and
on.
shit. Like that's where it belongs.
Who was I gonna send a thing about? Oh no, what was I gonna send you?
Somebody say it.
I don't know if he's still here. I was gonna send him something about JFK. That's right, the Jews killed JFK. Yep. Let me see.
How could
Where
they do
is
that?
everybody? Oh yeah, the dead.
N-I-N-I.
Double G.
Oh, he unadded me. What a fucking loser. All right.
Why would they do
He
this?
added me so I could send him pictures, and then the little fuck unadded me. What a waste of my time that he thinks means nothing. He thinks my time isn't important. Everyone's fucking. I'm not more important than you guys. Fuck you. Whatever.
No, you are important. You are important.
Hey, is this a
Well,
crack
at least bro's honest.
Fuck. I need alcohol.
Crash it out, cuz.
Bro, don't devalue yourself. You have value.
Well, he wasn't devaluing himself. He's just saying.
No,
like,
I
he's
was
not
like, I was
important than
I was
anyone
putting
else. Like,
myself above
everyone's-
you. I was like, it's like my time. It's gonna sound like an egotistical maniac.
Nah, you're
He's
good,
wasting
bro.
my time as if his is more valuable than mine.
Just hold on to it.
Hey, bro, honestly,
I mean, probably not.
Just, I didn't know I could flash myself. Holy shit!
do you flash?
What did you
Huh?
just do? What, you
Huh?
pull your
I had a
pants
flash
down?
grenade. I
The
fucking.
guy's
What
sitting
did
there
he
No,
smoking his little
I threw
fucking
a
weed
flash
card.
grenade
I'm trying
and
to
then I
tell people
flashed
Israel
myself.
killed
I didn't
JFK.
think that I
He's
could
just
do
like,
that. I fucking went blind, dude.
It's cold.
That's definitely something I would do if I killed JFK.
Grenade, dummy. Fuck, boy.
It'd be pretty
So yeah,
chill
let
if
me
you killed
read
JFK.
like the
I'd respect it.
since that guy didn't want to get my. I'm gonna force you guys to hear this.
Spit it or not take Take your time, actually. Take your time.
Sorry, there's just like words
No, you're
circled. I'm
good.
gonna
Tinkle
read them
time,
out. There's
tinkle
words
time.
circled in the files. I'm gonna
Oh
read
my
them out.
god, your bangs are so
Whoa.
pretty.
Yeah, you're really like locked into this.
Israelis, Israel. CIA has no
Honestly,
objection to
what nation doesn't?
declassification.
What nation isn't corrupt?
Israeli
yeah, that's true, that's
intelligence
facts.
service to Russia via Israel. Um,
Anyways,
Any games.
any gays? Is there any gays that want PP up their butt? No, I'm joking.
PP
Any
up
year,
their
any year.
butt. Bro, you have to be a queer after just saying PP, bro.
Oh, this one's
There's
big.
no
we
way.
now have plenty of money.
This
Our
one's
new
that's
bankers.
what she said. That's what she said.
We now have plenty of money. Our new backers are Jews. As soon as we or they take care of Kennedy, that's what's in the document.
We
Yeah.
or they.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of like
That shit was crazy, bro.
Bro, do you see the Diddy trials? Have you seen the Diddy trials?
Oh wait,
Apparently
wait,
there's,
wait!
like,
What
so
happened
many
to the
names
Diddy
on
trials? What happened?
Most of them are fake.
Give me the deets. Give me the deets.
No, but they're
Give me the
being
dids.
no, but it's like
I
it's
got the baby
being-
oil.
No, but the
Oh.
trial's literally like
You've been
ongoing
watching that
right
little
now.
Asian girl too.
Lil Tay.
What?
They got
That
him
little
on the
Asian
news,
girl that
like,
makes the
spanking
true
that
crime
woman
videos,
in
and
a
I did not
fucking
know she
crash
had
house,
law
bro.
education. It's really cool, and she went to the Diddy trial and made videos about it.
Stephanie
Lil
Sue?
Tay.
I don't know her fucking name. I just know she's a little Asian girl that makes YouTube videos, and she
Why is
talks
it-
like this, and like
Would
She's
ache.
also
has,
a
like, a really
mukbanger and a
soft-
true crime girl or whatever. I think she's
City of
Asian. I
football
don't know.
crash out.
mukbanger too. Wait, what?
There's this girl on YouTube and she's a mukbanger and she also does true crime cases where she'll like talk about true crime cases while eating food.
Okay, that's not her.
She's
Oh,
like some Chinese. She's like Chinese Japanese or some shit. I don't know.
That's funny as fuck. That's a weird.
City of
Who just-
football crash out.
I don't want to fucking hear. Anyway, so 10 kids got murdered.
She doesn't.
That
She
is
doesn't talk.
fucking
She doesn't
crazy.
talk when she eats. She'll eat something and then she'll swallow and then
Okay,
she'll
I
talk.
don't want to wait
and
fucking
then
30 seconds for you to eat a whole.
Yeah,
fucking
that's
thing and-
totally
She
just
eats
farming
A whole
fast.
fucking-
octopus,
eats
a full
fast.
fucking octopus leg,
eats
and
fast.
you gotta
Oh no,
wait
she don't
30
eat,
minutes.
She don't eat like that. She don't eat like a ton. She only eats like little tiny bits. She's like a little squirrel. She's like,
That's still way too fucking long to like listen. Like I don't want to watch someone eat their food just to learn about somebody who
Sometimes
fucking dying, and that feels
sometimes her
disrespectful.
boyfriend does it too. Sometimes her boyfriend does it too. Like he'll like talk for her while she's eating.
Probably because it is
Is she
disrespectful.
fat? Is she fat? Is she like
No,
gluttonous?
she's skinny.
Okay, she doesn't eat a whole lot.
She's a little
then.
Asian girl or whatever.
A little
Yeah,
petite
she-
Asian chick.
And she lives over in
Well,
China.
every
she
like
probably,
Asian or Japanese girls.
Does
like,
she live in the
fucking
West
skinny as
where
shit.
food makes you fat, even if it's good for
Japanese.
you, or like, or supposed to be?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know she's skinny. Bro has my dream body. Ah! No.
Well, why do you want to?
I wish
You're
I was a
strange.
petite Asian.
Well, if you want to mentally torture yourself and eat, and,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
eat like,
Eat like a squirrel.
I mean,
Oh,
if you
well,
live in
that's their
Asia,
bod-
it's
that's
just
like,
like
that's their beauty
you have to
standards
eat a
down there,
lot of,
though. Like the Asian like Japanese girls be like 90 pounds. I'm like the fact that
well,
y'all
yeah,
are like
because they
90
eat
pounds is
right, and they have
weird.
you
Well,
know,
some of
they eat
them,
right.
well, some of them. Oh yeah, they have good food down there. They have food that's actually good for them. And it's not loaded with a bunch of bullshit in it. But at the same time, there is food down there that's not good for them as well. But it's the fact that it's not even about the food down there. It's literally just the beauty standards down there. Because there's women down there that are chubbier, but if you're considered chubbier, it's like not as attractive down there. And I just find it weird that they like women who are like 90, 80 pounds. I'm like, that's weird. It's like literally a little
That
kid's
is fucked.
weight. Because I'll
mean,
see him and I'm like, is that
that's
a
kinda
child?
like,
Is that a
it's
child?
crazy that you say that.
I saw a little Mexican girl or whatever the other like at my doctor's office, and she was like really short and like tiny. I'm like, I'm on the shorter side, and I don't look like that, but I definitely still look like I got called a middle schooler. A couple days ago. That was nice. That was great. I am 18. I am a senior, and I got called
Well,
a middle schooler, bro.
you're aging like wine instead of milk. That's not a bad thing.
That's not a good thing that I'm gonna call a fucking 13-year-old though.
I mean, if people, you know, ew. Yeah.
As long as you ain't attracting creeps, I don't know what you're complaining about.
Yeah. I mean,
I have. There's this one
well,
dude
shit.
on here. He messaged me and he's like, "Oh, what do you look like?" So I showed him what I
I was
looked
gonna
like.
say,
And
if
he's
you're a
like,
girl, they come around no matter what you.
he was like,
what
"How
age you
tall
are.
are you?" I was like, "I'm 5
That's
foot."
true.
And he was like, "Oh," he's like, "You're so tiny." I'm like,
5 foot?
I'm like, why you say it like that? He's like, "Oh, you're so tiny." Like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, fuck that.
Leave.
It's
Get
got like a
out.
size kink and shit.
Yeah, it's only
And
okay to
then-
call a man that. You know what I mean?
Well, I like size. I like size
we
difference.
stand short kings.
The thing
Like,
is
yeah,
I
I
like
get that,
size
you know.
difference, but I don't like when they're like. He was like, "Oh," he was like, "You're gonna really." He was like, "You're gonna age really good from my."
What?
He was talking about like his science classes or some shit. But that was
You're
that
gonna
was
age really good is
that
the
was-
wildest shit.
that was before I turned 18. That was when I was 17, and he's like 23.
Ooh.
Unc really wanted it. He was like, "You gonna age real good. Like, get out."
Freaky motherfucker, dude.
Like, yeah, I was like, I can't wait to get another victim. Get out. Leave me alone. No, they're fucking weird.
And you could tell by his demeanor, like it wasn't him trying to. He wasn't just saying some weird shit and trying to be low key nice, but said it a little weird, or like he's
No, he was
actually,
saying it in a
like,
weird way.
Okay.
After he said, he was like, "You're gonna age really good."
Because
He
you're
was like,
it doesn't matter. But
He was
you know.
like, "I'm gonna take these." He's like, "I've already." He was like, "I've taken some bullshit science class." He was talking about, and he's like, "For my science class, and the genetics, you look like you have really good genetics." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
You have really good
Stay back.
genetics?
Stay
Who
back.
says that shit?
I say, stay back.
Pull out the vape buzzkill.
I mean, I've
we
said
gotta
that to
get
people,
this
but
man
not
away
somebody I
from us.
just met, and especially if they're a minor. Like, if I just met you and if you're
Yeah,
a
and then he
minor,
started flirting with me, and I met him on VR
Minors are
chat,
hot.
and then
That explains it.
he
Miners
Need
are
not
hot
say
because
more.
they're
and
like deep
he
in
Wait.
the
was
ground,
smart.
and underground
yeah,
it can get very warm.
he threw a stick in VR chat and was like, "Go get it, dog." I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
wait, did he not even know what you really looked like?
He knew what I looked like. Well, he knew what I looked
Oh.
like, and then after he knew what I looked
Why
like,
though?
Like in VR chat, how the fuck is he complimenting you if he sees your avatar? Got like a fucking SpongeBob avatar, and he's like, "Ooh, I really like your genetics."
I'm
Like,
SpongeBob.
what the fuck?
No, girls on VR chat don't usually like wear avatars like that anyway.
Yeah, no,
Usually
they
wear,
usually
like-
wear like.
Like big titty bitches.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
so do men,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, men do too. I've seen some guys on
Yeah,
there that got
very,
some
very
big old
often.
yitties.
I don't
That
blame
place
them
is
though.
they're
full.
bigger than
I
mine,
would do it
bro.
too, and I do.
Like, damn, I think they're bigger than mine. Sharing is
Have they
caring.
started selling like luxury clothing in online games? I know they do that. They do that in other games, but have they done
Ooh,
that?
not in
fucking
VR chat, but they do sell avatar like bases and things like that. Unless you're paying for like
Ooh,
a
they have
specific
There's
a
this
new
other
way
game
even
I'm
for
trying to think
Mercy.
of, and there's
Stupid.
so many 50-year-olds that get on there,
Ooh.
or like 60-year-olds that are like really weird, and I forget, and they're all like super like
Ooh.
edgy.
People trying to
Freya
get
got a
laid
new-
like
again.
60-year-old
God.
edgelord atheists that are like.
Oh, that's hard.
really
I
weird.
really want the skin. Like, look at it. I'll show you. I'm definitely buying it, but
I'm trying to find this fucking game, man. Somebody showed me a trolling
if you,
video.
I don't know if any of you play fucking Overwatch, but she a baddie.
Oh,
Yo, regular dude, last night was crazy as fuck, bro.
it's like a
There's
magical
a
girl.
baddie over there.
Yo,
Just,
Do
you
you
don't
know?
need to
Do you happen to
disrespect
know
them.
where I
There's a
can
girl
find
with a
some
fatty.
local fine
oh
shits?
my gosh, you gotta find fat, bro. Oh my
Fine
god.
chicks, fine chicks.
Do you know where to find any local fine shits?
Hey, they got Juno
we got Bud
Chun-Li.
here? I was
Why would
walking
they
by.
give?
I think we
Nah,
should
'cause why would
take
they
all the
give a
people that
Oh,
want to have
7
sex
Ups on
before
Spot.
marriage to like an island and just like you guys
You
just
know
go
what
over
I
here.
Dude,
thought was
marriage is
weird?
not sacred, dude. I'm
Or no,
sorry
we
to
would,
tell
we
you,
would, we would have
man.
to
Why would
we
they
would have
give
to people
Chun-Li
to
into
It would
fucking
be you
Juno.
guys
Dude,
in a
they're gonna
country
make
and us on
wait,
an
wait.
island.
There's a
Actually,
law
'cause
that was
there's
gonna
so
make it
fucking
so
many of you.
that your spouse or whatever can like sue you for like damages if they like if you marry them and then you are unfaithful, which I think is pretty cool because that actually puts some like
Yeah,
weight
that's low
to
key.
marriage. That's low
Yeah.
key really cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
I
I'm
agree with
never
that.
gonna get married now
people are
because
just
like
gonna
now there's a
become more
pressure and shit.
sneaky.
But like that's cool.
People are just gonna be more sneaky then.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't want to get
that
married
too.
because a lot of
What the
women will get
fuck
mad at you
is
for
this?
you not wanting them to have your house, like signing the thing where they can't have your possessions or whatever. Like, but we're
Real.
not gonna get
Yeah,
divorced. You
yeah,
should
prenup.
trust me. No, I don't trust
Yeah,
anyone
prenup.
but God. Nope.
Yeah, and God doesn't even trust you back. Like, why the hell? What? Yeah,
What?
yeah, dude, you're a
Oh
sinner.
well, yeah.
You're a sinner just by
Well,
being born,
okay,
bro.
yeah, I
It's
see
just a
what you
fact.
mean. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
some.
you're
like
right.
God cannot trust you to do anything right. Like He made us in His image, and we're sinners, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like He can't. That means He doesn't trust Himself. That's kind of sad, bro.
Just
Like, I think
remember,
He
it
needs
was
therapy.
a woman who took the apple out of the tree and gave it to Adam.
That,
So.
you know, I love
I-
people saying
no,
that
it
because
wasn't,
it's
it was the
really
fucking
funny
snake,
every
bruh.
time.
Like a
Okay,
woman who lacks
in all
a woman who
fairness.
lacks discretion is like a gold ring in a pig's snout. The Bible also says that.
Y'all are
A
yappers.
gold ring in a pig's snout. What does that even mean?
Like a really
Men-
beautiful
I'ma
thing in a really
start-
gross place.
I'm gonna start being a woman in male fields. I'm gonna start beating
Like
the
you
fuck
put
out of
yourself
men.
in a gross place,
That's
and if you're
please
especially if
do,
you're a
please
beautiful
do. I'd
woman
like to
and
see
you
that.
have
That would
no
be kind of
self-respect,
cool.
no discretion.
I'm gonna start
The
working
fact that
in
you wanna
male
be beat
fields
is
just so I
No
can
crazy.
woman
beat the
knows what
fuck
it's like
out
to
of
be
you.
ladylike.
Or
Most
get
women
beaten
think
by
it's
the fuck
normal
out
to
of you. I
frolic
mean,
for
my
other
bad.
men on
Why would
fucking
you want to be
social media.
beaten?
Even
What
they
the
just say,
Why
hell?
would
"Oh,
I
I'm
want to be
posting it.
beat?
I'm
Well, like a
posting it so
woman.
I feel pretty," but then they'll post more if you don't give them attention. Yeah, yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That is so true.
If you're posing I don't care what you're wearing. If you're posing a certain way to like push out a certain part of your body, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, princess.
Yeah, make money.
Oh,
What? You can't.
princess.
You can't afford a job?
Oh, princess. Oh, princess.
What's so valuable about their time that
Oh,
they can't afford to
princess.
have a job?
Go to Mount Athos and become
Oh,
a monk. They banned
princess.
women from going there. Yeah, monks
Princess,
can't go
I'ma
into
ban
nunneries,
you.
and
I'ma ban
women,
you.
they can't go into male or female monasteries. It's male monasteries and female monasteries. They don't corrupt that. And one time, a woman
Imagine.
came to Mount Athos and forced herself upon a monk, and he did not want to feel it so much that he spit out his tongue in her face. He bit off his tongue and spit it in her face.
What the fuck?
I hope. Yeah,
Nah, I fuck
yeah,
with it. That's pretty based.
yeah,
The
dude.
hell? What the hell?
ATHOS, Mount Athos. Look up some YouTube videos, man. They're really awesome.
Y'all are weird.
Way better than whatever the Vatican.
You're just
The
a, you're just
Vaticans
a
don't have
woman.
a
You just
place
don't
for
get it.
monks,
You just don't get it.
You're
Yeah,
just
you
a
don't
woman,
understand men. You just don't get
girl.
it. We're boys. Boys will be boys. You just don't get it.
Oh, nah. Don't say boys will be boys.
You know, they get 3 hours of
Boys will
sleep,
be
wake up at
boys.
1:30 in the morning, and go to
Canoes
divine
into the
liturgy at 2 a.m.
sewers.
For
and
being
then
a
they
monk, they do
chant.
not have good sleep schedules. What the fuck?
3
Yeah, I
hours.
don't.
They wake up at 1:30. They go to church at 2 a.m. and they chant for 4 hours. They chant for
Why
4
you
hours.
canoeing into the sewers?
In the
Some
middle of the
dude told me
darkness.
candy
No, they
down here.
don't. They get
Dude,
3 hours of
who's the
sleep. The
retard?
fuck?
Who's the
No, they
retard?
don't.
No, motherfucker, shut up.
Well, they not really. They don't. They only get 3 hours of sleep.
Sure they do.
When I don't do drugs, I get 3 hours of sleep. I feel great.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing of like. That's the thing of
If I
like.
get less than 3 hours of
The
sleep,
problem
then
is
I
you only
crash
get a
out.
cycle of REM sleep every 90 minutes. So at best, you're getting 2 cycles. You need more than that for like optimal health.
I'm gonna rape y'all. Yep.
I
You're
believe in
gonna
I
okay.
believe in a
Just
God
a
that
fair
can
warning. You
make
can get
that kind
banned
of
for
thing not
saying
matter.
things
So
like that.
Oh yeah.
Just
oh,
letting
yeah.
you know that word is
I don't
banned.
say
You
that.
can't say it,
Don't
even
say
if
that.
it's
It's a
in a
bad
serious
word.
setting.
Bad
It's a bad
word.
word. It's a
yeah,
bad
even if
word.
you got
Bad
R
You can't
worded,
say
even
it.
imagine a girl like can't go outside. She's locked in her room or something. She gets
But
on
if
Discord, and then you're
I
just
try to
like banned.
report a dude,
Like
I try to
Real shit.
report a dude. I try to report a dude for being a pedophile because he was literally telling this 13-year-old girl in this Discord, by the way.
well, the
That he was
moderators
gonna
will
rape
just add
her.
him and bring them in their
Since we're
private server
talking
wherever they
about
have
this, there was a 19-year-old like talking up a 16-year-old in this call
Oh
earlier.
nah, bruh.
And
Yeah, I think a
like he
3-year
was
age gap at
talking
that
about
age
getting
is
a
pretty weird.
fucking he was talking about getting a ticket to visiting her and shit like
Oh
that.
no!
Yeah,
What's
and
this
everybody in the
thing,
college just
bro?
immediately erupted into fucking like fucking dissing on this little fucking fag. Like it was hilarious. He had it coming, of course, you know.
I don't know,
Because he was like,
19
dude,
and
he's an
17, but
alcoholic,
you gotta.
dude.
It may be if it was 19 and 17 and you guys
Yeah,
had
yeah,
known each
dude, that's
other a
what
while or
everyone else
something.
was saying. Like
But
19 and
like,
17 is like
19 and
somewhat
17,
understandable.
what?
but 19,
Oh, I thought
then
you said
I'd still
13
want to
and
wait
17. I
until
was gonna
she.
say,
No,
what?
God, no.
If
19,
I was
17,
19 and I was
19.
dating a girl that was 17, I'd probably want to wait till she's 18 to go see her, because you can't get. I don't want to have sex until marriage. You get, not for the sex, but for marriage. I mean, that's my
Yeah,
whole
marriage
thing.
is supposed to be important and stuff like that, and so is losing your virginity.
You're
and
trying to get
Consummation
married
is
at
nice
19,
and all, but
bro?
I mean,
That's crazy.
not if you don't have. You
I
gotta put
mean,
God
I
first.
mean, if
Good
the dating
work,
scene was
I'm
any
not.
better, I could see that being a reasonable estimate. Like realistically,
I'm not
people
trying. I'm
would
not
get
trying to get
married at
married.
like 12 and 13 because the lifespan was like 23 on average back in like a long
I'm
time
not
ago.
Okay,
trying
but
to
that
get
doesn't
married
mean you
at
should fuck a
19?
9-year-old at
19.
age 50, Muhammad.
No,
Like
of course
that's.
not, of course not. But I'm just saying, what I'm saying is like for the time, like that was just how the culture was back then. Like people didn't live long enough to not get married super early in
Wait,
their life.
what?
That's so nasty.
Yeah, but there's
Yo,
a difference between like 13
I mean, I'm not doing this
23.
yo,
That's like
this
Elvis
conversation
Presley,
is
like 14
very
and 24. That's
inappropriate. This
pretty
is gonna
weird.
end right now.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I love that little
I don't think you guys are understanding what I'm
14-year-old.
saying.
My
I'm just saying,
God,
like,
No, we're talking
realistically,
about a
19
problem.
should be.
You're gonna ban us for talking about a problem. This is.
I'm just
No,
saying that.
no, this is an inappropriate fucking conversation. It's gonna end.
I'm muting this guy. I
Yeah,
don't know what
that's
the fuck he's
fucking
yapping
weird.
about.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we're talking
Anyways,
about
as I was saying,
fucking dudes that are weird and
I don't
creepy.
know.
as I
I'll
was
stop
Like
trying
it's
to
not
talking
a
say,
about it. He
fucking.
is a mod, so
Like
I'll
it's
quit
not
talking
a
about it. But I
fucking.
don't know, man.
He's gonna
I
Like
make
it's
just
them
not
okay.
a
I
Well, I
get
world
just
it. I
wanted to
get
problem.
it.
say that,
I
like,
get
Like
it.
it's not a global problem that we need to
I'm just
actually
saying 19
override
should be a reasonable age to
more.
get married at, honestly. Like
Oh
that
my
should be a reasonable
goodness.
age. It's just that everyone's so
19,
weird.
yeah.
It's hard to find anyone good like that's mature at that age and can actually be a good partner, you know?
Why do you think?
But
Why
No,
do you
yeah,
think?
you're
shouldn't be
I'm
right.
so hard.
18 now.
I think
I'm
marrying
18 now,
old is
but
a
why do you
problem,
think
but
I dated
marrying young
people
is
who are older
hard.
than me
Yeah,
when
it
I was
is.
17? Or
Yeah,
I
it's
tried to
really
at least.
difficult.
Is that
Because
okay
there's
to
not a
talk
lot of
about?
people
That
that
is
are.
right. I think so. Adults getting married, I would think that's okay to talk about.
Yeah,
I
I
was
would think that
banned
adults getting
before
Obviously,
married
for
is a
revealing my
completely
age,
reasonable
so I'll
topic
just
to
bite my
discuss.
tongue.
You got banned for revealing your age? That's crazy.
That's the
They're like,
wildest shit
oh,
I ever
you're
heard.
too
Or
old.
you're
You're
like
too old
12
to
or
be in
something.
here. You're too old to be in
Moderators on
here.
this fucking
17
server are
actually.
actually weird. Low key.
How is
Not even low key, high
17
key.
not? How is 17 not old enough to be in this Discord? What? They literally have let 13-year-olds in this
Dude,
fucking
they
Discord.
banned the word, the R word, like both R words, because of this, like, being a 13 plus server, and you're telling me that 17 isn't old enough. The fuck?
13 plus. It should not be a 13 plus server.
This shouldn't be a 13 plus
I
server, but
have
for some reason
literally
it
the
is.
thing.
I think they just want more
No server
like,
should be.
yeah, no
I've
server
been in
should be.
this
That's
It's the
server.
same
I've been in
reason.
this.
It's the
No
same
shit.
reason. It's the same reason
It shouldn't be on
Pornhub
the
was
fucking
banned
Discord.
from tennis. Every time they make age verification happen on Pornhub, they ban it from that state because they want kids watching porn.
Real shit, real shit.
Are you serious?
Yes, they banned
The
it in
people
Tennessee. As
behind
soon as
porn.
the age verification thing came from my friend in Tennessee, he's like, "Can you still?" I don't care to watch that stuff, but he's asking me, "Do you like? Are you able to get on?" I was like, "Yeah, I did last time I got on. It worked." He said, "I can't. I'm in Tennessee." And I looked it up. It said it's because of the age verification law or whatever age
Let's
verification
hope
on
that
the
it
site.
doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't do that in Illinois. I
But
need.
there's a ton of other sites. I mean, it's like they've
I need to
introduced
bust
this
my
kind
nut.
of
I
thing
need
for
to
so
bust my
long
nut,
that
man.
it's
No, though I walked in when I was, cause I've been in this fucking Discord since I was 17, and there was some like 40-year-old dude talking to me about how he divorced his wife and was saying all this weird shit to me. I was like, what the hell? Yeah,
What the
no,
hell?
weird
somebody's
motherfucker.
dog. Somebody's dog's like
Heliante?
chasing a bird. What the hell?
What's fat ass
No, yeah,
dog?
that's. You said what happened? I'm so sorry. That dog was distracting me. It's cute though.
I said I've been in this
Dude, that
Discord since I
dog.
was 17, and there was some like 40-year-old dude who was like talking to me
Oh,
about his wife and how he was having like he had great sex with her. I'm like, what the fuck? Why do
Quran
you
enjoyer
like what's
activities.
wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
He's like, I divorced. Yeah, he's like, I caught her cheating on me. and I beat the fuck out of the guy, and this and that. It's like,
Oh,
okay,
damn.
I didn't ask for your life story, old man.
Old
Go back to
man.
bed. Go back to
Go
bed.
I
Go to
back
know
to
nursing
what
home.
you
bed.
Nothing
did,
to
bitch. You looked at another man changing a child's diaper,
What
didn't
the
you?
hell are you talking about?
No, those
I don't
like
know.
weird.
I have
Those
weird
dads.
humor.
Those dads on
We've
TikTok
noticed.
that are like. Those dads on TikTok or like there's videos on TikTok where
Yeah, there's a
people
lot
are
of
like
videos on
bashing
TikTok.
dads because there's dads who are uncomfortable with changing their daughter's diapers. Like, yeah, you need to divorce him. He's uncomfortable with changing your daughter's diaper. He a pedophile. No, it's just
Yeah.
weird.
Or
You
he's
should
just like
not be
afraid of
uncomfortable by
poop.
that.
I don't.
Like I don't know.
I mean, I
But
think
that's
that's
either
I
way.
think
That's
that's
just low
okay.
effort fathering. That's weird.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
you're
that's
either
the only
yeah.
problem that's not worth it. I think they're just an unfit father. I don't think that has
Incompetent
anything to
father,
do with them
yeah.
being a pedophile. I feel like that's. I feel like
No,
there's
they were
It
saying
several
could,
reasons.
it
the
could, but
context. The
well, no, they
context
probably,
was
if they were a
is
pedophile, they wouldn't care. They would just.
Yeah, if they were a pedophile, they'd be very much accustomed to doing that, and they would be very much okay with
Yeah.
it.
Because you're
Like,
in like
well,
a
some of
home
them
and
might
stuff.
some of
You
them
can.
might be on. Oh, some pedophiles are uncomfortable about the things that they're.
well, yeah,
about
but
those
those
things,
people
'cause, you
need
know,
like
the
mental health.
underlying
They're not
guilt.
like necessarily bad people. They just need like treatment.
No.
Like those people are like have
A lot of them
compulsory like
become
things wrong in their head.
Some of them have trauma from when they were children. So if you just
Yeah, exactly.
if
I
they
got
haven't
sexually
actually
assaulted
committed.
twice as a kid.
Okay, if
and
they
grew
do
my whole
something,
life,
yeah,
so
if
now
they
I'm
do
gonna diddle
something, they're
children.
getting locked
I'm like,
away. But
no. Like,
if
no.
they come out and say they have a problem before anything happens, I won't be friends with them because it's still fucking creepy, you know, whatever. But it's good that they got help. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
a lot of people get R-worded as children, and then they R-word people as adults.
That's the
Yeah,
problem, though.
it's
Is a lot
a
of people
cycle.
use that as an excuse, but I got fucking touched
I
as a
mean,
kid
yeah,
by
it's definitely
another
not an
kid, and then I got touched
Dude.
again by someone else.
Okay, well, that was also
And then throughout my
by
childhood.
another kid.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
that
like I
happens
mean it
to
depends
people
on the
Kid on
too.
kid sexual assault.
Child on child sexual
yeah.
assault, and then sexual assault by someone who is
I was
older.
actually gonna bring that up. It's a lot of the
And
time it's a family member. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
circumstantial thing.
yeah, and grooming throughout my whole entire like teenage hood. So like I don't know how people use that as an excuse. They're like, oh well, this happened to me. I'm like, well, I got diddled as a kid twice, and you don't see me being attracted to children.
I was
That's
gonna
just fucking
say
weird.
like,
I just
if
don't
you
see it.
yeah, and then if you that's the problem. Even if some people really have that issue, if you open the doors to that, you open up the doors to people that are gonna use that and exploit it. That happens with a ton of shit. People love to exploit shit and
Yeah.
just
That's why I don't
completely
tell people that.
carelessly disrespect victims and. I mean, real victims would want us to be having this conversation. I hope we're not all going to get muted because I think real victims would want us to have this conversation.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
What are we talking
I'm a
about?
victim. I'm a victim, and I would have the conversation because a lot of
I mean,
people.
yeah,
I
she's
think that
having a conversation right
kind of
now.
gives you, yeah. I don't know, man. People
But
should
no,
talk
the
about
the
this.
second time that it happened to me, nobody believed me until the guy started raping girls at my school and sexually assaulting and
Oh,
harassing
you
other
said
girls
the
at my
bad.
school.
You said the bad word. Be careful. Sorry, I just
Yeah,
want to
you
like. I
gotta,
don't want
don't
you
say
to
the
get in
yeah.
bad
trouble.
word. You might get muted, even though you're a victim,
Graping,
and you should have every right to say that word.
Graping. He was graping and sexually assaulting.
Yeah,
people.
he was onioning you.
Careful,
and shit,
your
you
mic
know what I
And
mean?
might
I
not cut
tried.
out, and
I
you might not hear
tried.
the G. So let's assume. Yeah, sorry.
I tried to warn some of the girls at my school too, and they didn't listen to me. They didn't believe me because he lied and was like, "Oh, well, we're dating. Like, even if we were dating, that wouldn't be
Yeah,
an
even if
excuse
you were dating,
anyways."
if it's unconsenting, that makes no difference. What kind of argument is that?
It's always real
He
victims that don't
graduated.
get
He
believed
graduated
and
not long
fake
ago.
victims that do
So
get believed. It's such bullshit.
yeah,
Yep.
he graduated
It's like
not long ago.
TikTok. People fake diseases just to get popular, and they're all.
Yeah, yeah. Remember when faking Tourette's was like a thing, like a way more. I mean, it's still a thing, but like when it really,
absolutely-
yeah, like
If I
2017
could say
through
Ash
like
Pushy
pandemic.
to my teacher, I would be so
I'm not gonna lie,
happy.
it was a little bit funny because like you could usually tell when someone has Tourette's, like when they actually have Tourette's. Like it's kind of obvious when they're just faking.
No, it's. I mean, because a lot of people are.
I
A lot
punched
of
my
people don't
sister
know
that has
anything
Tourette's
at
because she
all, and
called
they
me
don't
a
have
bad
basic
word.
emotional intelligence, and they can't analyze. But a lot of people are stupid, and
That's true.
oftentimes voluntarily too. So it's like, no,
Yeah,
not
willful
everyone knows what
ignorance.
Down syndrome looks like.
Voluntarily stupid.
truly
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
I am Iron
A lot of people
Man.
don't choose to be unintelligent.
who's
they
Anything
just-
for that
or a lot of
internet
people
clout.
do
Meanwhile,
choose
the
to be
people who actually do have these diseases are not to be found on TikTok because they have better things to do.
You know what I get mad when I see one of those dumbass TikToks are like, oh, if you have these symptoms, you have ADHD or you have this.
I
I'm like,
hate
that
those
is not
fucking
how
TikToks.
ADHD works.
And
That's
I
not
don't
how that
like
fucking
it's not
works.
only glorifying mental illness and faking it, it's glorifying big pharma, glorifying the labels they give us, the meds they give us, all of this shit.
Dude, I fucking hate antipsychotics. That shit's
It's
fucking
these are
crazy.
symptoms of an imbalanced and controlled and destroyed world. We're all living in a meaningless Roman circus.
We're all getting diddled.
Yes,
shit,
we're
real
all
shit.
getting getting groomed by the governments. And
We're getting
possibly
groomed by the governments is a wild statement. I love that. That's fantastic.
You can groom an adult out of their
Yeah.
innocence. You can groom
Yeah,
an
you
adult
can.
out of their innocence as well.
That's not
and
wrong.
That's people don't. You know, a
I
lot of
was
people just think,
breaking
oh,
a
because they're adults. You know, oh, when are you 18? Oh, you're an adult. Now I can talk to you that way. Who said she wants that?
Exactly. I've had a bunch of dudes.
Salami bacon. I'm guessing you guys are not, you know, of, I need to be careful. I might get banned. I'll get called a religious extremist for talking shit about pedophilic.
I think it's Philex. It's Philex. Mute Philex.
Philex,
if
shut
you're
up, bro.
can't hear.
Damn. It's
was it
Ya
Philex?
DZ or whatever.
It's Yada and Philex. They're boyfriends.
It's both. Okay. I see. I was confused because I just
Philex
muted the wrong
is.
person.
They look like they took the picture together. It's kind of blurry. Like Philex looks like he's getting head from Yaya in that picture.
Real shit. Real shit. Little queers, bro. Kissing. Making out.
Which is why no
And
one
that's
likes
when
me.
Yaya. That's the face Yaya makes when the cum shoots. He's like, he's like really happy and shit.
I'm fucking done.
That's so fucking funny.
Just watch the brand new death battle.
No, because when I turned 18, I had dudes I knew that were older than me that I was friends with, and the second I turned 18, they're like, "Oh, hey." I'm like, "What the fuck?" The second they're like,
They're just
"Oh,
biding their
when
fucking
was
time.
That
like
mod
some of them
left,
be
didn't he?
some of them waited for my birthday. They're like, "Oh, perfect."
Yeah, pre-ordering, dude. The fuck?
Yeah, you know what I don't like is females getting away with stuff in the legal industry, like killing a baby in a hospital, letting it suffocate in a trash can, and only getting 12 years. Or how about because you were pregnant with it, you get 12 years because if you throw it in a trash can, it suffocates. Also, a more serious one is
Yeah,
like
you can't
female
kill
pedophiles, like
babies
Bop
right
House.
after.
You know Bop House. I didn't even know
Yeah,
about that
feel
shit till
pound.
like a
Yeah,
Moist
they
Critical
are.
or some kind
No,
of.
Bob House. Yeah, Bob House is literally like they are
They like
grooming
pre-ordered
psychopaths.
fucking Piper or whatever her name was,
they're
the
literally
17-year-old. Yeah.
because she was already being fucking
Groomed
like
into that world.
exploited.
Yeah.
She was already being exploited by her mother because her mother was
Oh, like
exploiting
Kim
her
Kardashian.
for money.
Ah.
And now she thinks it's normal, and I was like, no, normal 17-year-old dresses that way. I was like, when I was 17, I did not wear fucking tube tops and booty shorts. I wore sweatpants and hoodies. Like, this is
I
not
mean,
normal
that's
behavior, bro.
in all fairness, that is like definitely weird. Don't get me
Maybe
wrong.
May
because
But I
God's
definitely
wrath
think that's
rain
just
down
people
upon
have
them
their own
before
fashion
ours does,
sense.
right?
Like I've met people who wear some outlandish shit. Like that's just
I guess,
how
yeah,
people
but
be.
I
I mean,
just
I
don't
definitely
find
think it should have
very
been like their own
appropriate.
choice, and they shouldn't have been fucking groomed into it. And that's terrible. But like
May
some people are
God's
just
wrath
weird like
rain
that,
down
man.
upon them before ours does.
Like
And now she thinks it's
I've met
normal, so she's pretty
14-year-olds
much just
who wear
slowly
shit like
grooming
that.
herself. That's disgusting. Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
also
know. I
because
agree.
fucking middle schoolers have gotten worse and worse each year.
You guys have a shared
Oh
IQ
my god,
of
something I love
150,
to say is
bro.
because
I
of how
can
fucked
stress
up
it
our
out.
generation is, at least one person you talked to was unknowingly to you wearing a butt plug, because that is just a hysterical thought to me.
What? People just walk around wearing butt plugs?
Oh yeah, people do that. Yeah.
Oh,
It's an
yeah.
exhibitionist thing, and people are just freaky
Well,
like
if
that
you
now.
if some kid's getting like R-worded and you defend that kid and you like shoot the guy, yeah, that's God's wrath acting through your hands. But if you
Yeah,
act out
real
of
shit, real shit.
if you act in defense of God, but if you act in offense, that's for Muslims to do. We don't do that. We're not supposed to do that.
Huh? What? You know what? I don't know what
Yeah, that's real shit. Real shit. I have free will. I wanted him
It's
dead,
your
not
wrath
God.
if you save a
That's
child
my
from
shit.
getting sexually assaulted.
If I see someone getting sexually assaulted or raped, I'm going
Yeah,
to
they're getting put in
hurt the
fucking.
person
They're
that's
getting put
doing
in
that.
like
Yeah.
danger.
Okay, so the Bible
I go to
says
jail for life. It's
if you
okay.
cause one of
It's
these little
okay.
ones to stumble, better a millstone be tied around your neck and you be thrown into the sea than to be left to the wrath of God's people, I believe it says. Let me make sure. But
'Cause
no,
I
yeah,
don't go to
that's
church,
bullshit.
but
It's
I do
not.
believe
No,
in
you're too
God.
soft, and that's why Christians are weak. Is because of people like you.
Dude, what? You are like the most
Mm.
strange Christian I've ever met. I've met some really nice Christians, but like you're so judgmental to people who don't believe you're like shit.
No,
It's
you
weird.
because
which
because
one are you
okay,
guys
so you're gonna
talking to?
defend people saying it's not God's wrath when a man. You don't think the physical and the spiritual can meet. You don't think that's happened before. You don't think
I
God's
no,
wrath
I
can act
just
through our
don't.
hands.
I
You don't
just
believe
don't
that.
think it is. That's all it is. I just don't think it is. I think it's our judgment. I think that's just a thing
Okay,
culturally that
but
we accept as
In
bad.
Christianity,
Well, yeah, in Christianity, not in real life. Yeah.
I mean, every
Yeah,
day
yeah,
you
that's
wake
also
up
no,
and you
pretty
have
no,
breath in
crazy.
your lungs.
that's what I was
mercy.
saying. Why are you acting like I wasn't saying that?
Every day
Because
that you
it
wake up and you have
doesn't sound
breath in
like
your
it is.
lungs, that's mercy from God because God's giving you another chance. So
I was saying,
Real
yeah,
shit,
that's
real
what I
shit.
said. What if a kid was getting R-worded by a grown man, and then you shoot him or you beat him up to get him off of the fucking kid, like, and then you said that's my wrath. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
that's stopping like evil from
D1
happening.
yappers.
Stopping
Okay, so
evil.
this
D1
man doesn't
yappers.
believe God's
Real
wrath can
shit.
act through the hands of men.
If you see
But then
No,
he
that's not what we're
contradicts
done,
himself.
saying. We're
stop
just
it.
saying it isn't God's wrath. That's all it is.
This
You're
is
just gonna
some
let
Do
evil
you
happen
even
in
D1
front
believe
of
in
you.
yapping.
God?
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
stopping evil. That's not putting wrath. It's just putting a stop to evil shit.
Dude, you feel
It's
like
so
such an
different.
Stopping
extremist
evil is an
Christian.
act
It's
of
so
worship.
strange. I knew a
Stopping
guy
evil is
who
an act of
believed
worship.
that like atheists were like to teach Christians compassion, and that guy was a fucking like that guy was so smart, dude. Like
Stopping
you are
evil
a
when you
strange
need
person.
to is an act of
You
worship.
can be
Not going out of your
compassionate
I'm not
and
a
way to
stop
try
Christian,
and.
being.
but I'm a nice person. So you don't
Hey,
have to be a
you're
Christian
being
to be a nice
compassionate
person.
to the
So you don't
9-year-old
believe in
kid.
God and you're
Hey,
trying to talk
hey,
to
you're
me.
being
If you're of different
compassionate.
beliefs, that's okay.
Hey,
Okay,
you're
then
being
you don't
compassionate
talk to
to
me
the
about God. If you
9-year-old
don't believe in
on the
God, don't
bed.
talk to me
If
about
you're
it like
doing
that.
that,
I
just letting you know.
respect your
Dude, if
beliefs. You need
the
to respect mine. In
What?
Christianity,
no, he
that's
doesn't.
that's
If
what that's
because
what
you're
we
not
believe.
respecting him because you're literally saying we don't have free will to inflict our own
No, but he's
fucking like
no, because he's
justice.
telling me no. It's not God's wrath. Okay, you don't tell me
Well,
no.
yes,
You say
we
I
all
believe
disagree
that's.
with you. I think my disagreement is God's wrath telling me. I
Well,
think
I
God is
believe
telling me to
differently.
disagree with you right now, dude. Like the fuck?
I believe differently.
Stop yapping! Stop yapping! You don't have to be a
Wow.
Christian. You don't even have to be religious to be a good person. That's the one
Exactly,
fucking
dude.
That's the one
You
fucking thing
never
that
have to be
Well,
people have wrong.
religious just to
that's
be a
actually
good person.
That's the one thing that people have
Very
wrong. They think,
cliche
oh well,
statement right
they
there, and
think
it's a
if
very disappointing one too.
they think if I go
Brother,
to
you're
fucking
digging
church,
yourself
I'm a
into
good
a pit.
person. You
Very
can go
Stop.
to
cliche and
church and
I'm
be
Do
a
it
not
while you're
digging
ahead,
myself
person.
man.
anywhere. I'm not digging myself anywhere.
You can go to church and be a shitty person. It's a thing. It happens all the time. There's
That is
many
very
people that are
no,
disappointing.
but
Christian
Yeah.
that's the truth,
or
though.
from other religions that are
Creation
horrible,
can't
It's
horrible
grace the
disappointing
people.
that you
quality.
think you could go to church and what?
I said you can't. You can go to
Real.
church, but it doesn't make you automatically a
If
good
you
person.
if you could be righteous without God,
Yeah,
then
of
Yeah,
you
dude,
course
wouldn't
how
need
not.
many
God.
Of
The
fucking
whole
course not.
reason.
I
how
don't
many
believe that.
fucking
Wait,
like
Good,
real
real
quick.
Christians
touch
don't
kids?
believe that. Why
Real
are you
quick.
acting
No,
like
no,
that
no.
represents
You need
Christianity?
Real
That
you need
kind of
Christians,
God.
yeah,
mindset.
real Christians.
Okay, if
There's
you
just a
truly
lot of
want to be
Christians that
righteous
do
and
believe
okay,
that.
I actually give up.
Well, that's not what
Actually,
God
let me talk.
believes.
I
So
actually give up.
stop associating
How the
that
fuck
with
did I even
God.
try
Leo, shut up.
getting a word in, bro?
This is what all of you people do. You talk
But
about
no,
bad Christians and you act
if
like
you
that's what
actually
God
want to be a
wants.
good person, be a good
Jeez,
person. Going to fucking church and praying to God does not make you a good person. It just makes you a person that
Yeah,
follows
God
God.
believes that, and so do actual Christians.
God can't make you a good person if you don't want to choose to be a good person. That is your choice. It is your life, your action, what you
bro.
do.
You could be a good
Nobody is
person
a
Yeah,
good
didn't God
person.
give
The
us free
only
God,
will?
good
yeah.
person is Jesus. That's why you need
Didn't God
him.
do that or
That's the whole
whatever? We
point.
ate that fucking fruit and then we got free will.
These people think morals come from like evolution or something. I don't know.
Dude, it
It's
does.
a
It
weird.
literally does. Are you,
I
bro?
mean,
What?
like, if
Dude, we literally
I could be
tested
super
babies for
confident about
morality, and
doing
we were
something
born
fucked
with
up, and then I could
morality.
like not like there's levels to this shit. I can be like, oh, I'm a good person,
It's
but I don't
scientific
know
theory,
because,
man.
because like I'm
These are all
justified in killing
scientific
people.
theories,
Jesus
and then you're
Christ.
like,
No,
we
They're
can't
not
prove
theories.
it's
This has
not
been
true.
scientifically proven.
We can't prove it's not true, so it must be
Bro-
true.
Oh.
the whole view of Christianity is not
That's not how
trusting yourself
science
because you can
works,
never be
dude.
good, and you need to trust God because God is the only person who can
We can't
actually
prove
do
it's not
something
true,
good.
so it must be
God
true.
is the
That's
only
not how
thing that can
science works.
create something holy, and creation cannot create something holy. That's why you need God, because without God, you can't create anything holy because you're creation. You're not the
Y'all are
creator.
D1 yappers.
But yeah, that's all I was trying to say.
Holy yap indeed, bro.
The whole point of Christianity is like, bro, if you don't have God, you're nothing. You need God. You need someone holy. You can't be holy without God. You cannot be holy without God. You need Him.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the whole point.
I don't want to be holy. I don't want someone to fill me with
Then you
holy
have a
divine
free will,
power.
and He lets
I wanna
you.
be
I
He
just
full.
lets
want
you
to
be
be
separate.
happy.
He does not
He
force
lets
you.
me. I
He
don't
doesn't
care,
force you to be holy.
dude. I don't care, dude.
No.
I agree with that. I agree
You
with
can
that.
feel like a
shit,
good
real
person, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna go to heaven. And that's just the truth.
That's fine.
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
But I'm still a good person, and I still win morally. Like that's fine. I don't.
Yeah,
have
but
to.
then you're gonna have eternal
have to go to
suffering
heaven to
for
be a
the
good
rest of your
person.
life just because you had
That's
self-righteousness and you had such a
So long
strong
as I'm a good
confidence.
person.
You have a big
being
heart, but a
super
small brain. I
confident
love
about
you.
a
Arguing now.
worldview
I
does
love
not
you,
make
man.
you
You have a
good
big
person.
heart and a small
I
brain.
can
That's
be
cute.
super confident about killing people.
God,
That does
stop
not
yapping.
justify me killing
Please.
people. What?
Please, for the love of God.
Just because I
Dude, this
feel
is
like a good
the-
person
It was
doesn't mean the things that I
Palestinians! What
do
the
are
fuck are you
good.
talking?
Genuinely gotta
Just
mute
because
this
I
guy.
feel,
genuinely
Yo!
gotta
just
mute
because
this
I
guy.
Why I
feel
don't get
like
you
the
all
things
for
I'm
real.
doing
It was
are good does
Palestinians.
not
It
mean
was
they're
not
good.
fucking white people that
can't.
made Christianity. That's stupid. You don't know your history. White people did
Like-
not create Christianity. You're stupid as fuck. Even if
No.
I don't care. Who cares if it was white or black people?
Jacob created white people.
Who cares if it was white or black people? Who gives a fuck? Okay.
Yeah, real shit. Race
Jesus
shouldn't
Christ was
matter
a
when
Jew.
it comes to fucking religion.
Yeah, why do you
People
fucking
believe what they
hating
wanna
white
believe
people is
regardless of
so
their
like
skin tone.
2015? Get the fuck off of the whole racist thing. Nobody gives a fuck.
You know, the biggest amount of Christians are black African
It's not.
women,
It's not
by
the
way.
fault of white European citizens
Real
that
shit.
European
biggest-
governments.
Hey, hey,
No,
hey.
it's not the fault of white citizens. It's not the
Hey.
fault of white citizens that white governments team up with Zionists to be colonists.
The biggest demographic of Christians are black
who else
African
muted
women.
all the people
just letting you
yapping
know.
about religion?
Ugh.
It's not my fault that my government
'Cause
teams
I'm-
up with
I'm just-
Zionists.
I'm so fed
Y'all
up
are
because I
annoying.
can't listen to religious people
Well,
yell.
you don't have to
For
be
the
in
love of
VC.
God, can you all
Maybe
shut
I'm
the
yelling
fuck
because
up?
I'm being talked
Dude, just
over.
mute them,
Maybe
just mute
that's
them. Like,
why.
at this point,
Maybe
like, there's
people
nothing
talk
else we can
over
do.
you.
We can't
Maybe
fucking
people are
fix
gonna
them.
yell
We can't fix
when
their
you start
brains. Like,
yelling.
they'll be who they are.
Yeah, it's
It
like
is
it's
what
like
it
we
is.
need to yell to get a word in.
Yeah, and then this is what these people do. They blame God for the actions of bad Christians and act like they're the same thing. And then they say they play the victim when
Anyway,
they
so how's
interrupt
your
you,
day
and then
going?
okay,
Is it-
okay,
they
but
play
like-
the
but like-
victim when they interrupt you, and then that just happened again.
Today's a
They
nice
play
day
the
out,
victim when
yeah.
they
Hey, at
interrupt
least I
you.
said, don't
Pretty.
worry, Mercy. At least I know I did
It's
my
so
job.
it's so stupid. These people
My
are so
other teammates
stupid.
did not do their job, sadly,
you
though.
can be true,
That's so
but it's like
sad.
complaining
I'm
about
so
it's
sorry
not
to
gonna like
hear
give, it's not gonna bear fruit.
I tried, though. I
You did.
tried.
You did. Wait, are you
Yeah.
streaming? Can I watch you play?
Wish they weren't so buns.
If only they weren't so buns. And maybe we could rise
Yeah,
up
it's like,
above all this. I can't think
it's
of any
like
more.
as true
can't
as you
think of
can
any
be
more,
about all this shit.
red
It's like
puns. I can't figure out.
I just, regardless of what the fuck I'm talking about, it's pussy shit to interrupt somebody and then
I'm
get
gonna
mad when they
bust
try to talk over you
everywhere.
to get
Yeah,
a
but-
word in back what they were
but-
originally fucking doing. Like, fuck you. You're a pussy for that. Come
yeah,
on.
but complaining about it and like calling that is not gonna bear
Wouldn't
fruit.
fucking do that in real life.
Cause like, you gotta turn the cheek, bro. You gotta just like turn the cheek. Sometimes I crash out too. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
hey,
the
bro,
thing. 99%
crash
of
out too.
people are stupid, and 100% of people think they have a good reason to interrupt people, and sometimes they do, but most of the time they don't.
Hey, honestly,
it's
wait,
really-
but let me just say real quick. Like, I know you're crashing out, and it's like it's. Hey, wait.
I'm
The
not
thing-
saying
okay,
I always do.
Everywhere.
I want to
Go,
stop
go,
you in
go,
your
go,
tracks
go,
real quick.
go.
I want to stop you in your tracks real quick, just because I want to remind you, you're everything you're saying is valid and everything you're saying is true. But like, what we gotta do is just like forgive people and show
Your
people
shit
like a
sucks.
crazy amount of love.
Stupid.
That even when they're like talking
Sucks
shit about you and doing all this bullshit to you.
Yeah, imagine how the
Nice
apostles
job.
felt in
If you
Jerusalem.
just-
You
if
gotta
you join
imagine
fucking
how the
Collins,
Yeah,
apostles
but
felt
it's
in
like,
like.
if you want to like bear fruit, if you want to actually help
I don't
God,
get
you
it.
gotta
No,
like
you're-
show love
you're
to
gonna
these
get
people, and you
touched
can't
and
call
you'll
them
stop.
pussies and shit. Like, even if what they're doing
No,
is
you're
cowardly,
exactly
and
right.
even even if what they're doing
It's
is
just
cowardly,
it
and
comes
they're
from a
being
point of
disrespectful.
nihilism
Being
because I
bad
know they're not
kittens,
gonna listen
bad
anyway.
But what I'm
kittens,
saying is
but
like, even
Jesus
if they
said,
are, are, bro, real quick,
Jesus
real
said
quick.
if they don't listen, dust
Yeah.
your feet and keep walking.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry,
real
you
quick.
go ahead.
Bad
It's like
kittens, bad
even if these
kittens,
people
stop
are
it.
being
arguing again?
disrespectful or
Are they
intentionally
arguing again?
disrespectful,
Not
like
arguing.
calling them out on their
I just want
disrespect
them to
isn't gonna
shut
bear
up
fruit to
so I can
anything,
play
and we need to
Overwatch.
actually
Just
like
mute
show
them.
these
Just
people
Alright,
love
you're
because
annoying. Who's the
when
little
people
girl
are
that just
being
told us to shut up? Your
disrespectful,
voice
At
is
this
really
point, they're
annoying.
just
I don't
gonna
want to hear
ignore
your
You
you.
called me a
shit.
doesn't
little
need to
girl,
be
Okay, you're
even
muted.
muted.
though
I'm
you
gonna
were the
mute
one
it
that
too.
Yeah.
I was
Why?
literally
What's
Leah,
up
what'd
talking
you
first?
to
say?
earlier,
I
and
muted
you
it.
know I'm
Okay.
18.
It's actually so much. It's so quiet when you mute
But
the
I'm a little girl
persiphone
according
person.
to
It's so
him.
quiet when you mute it.
I mean, you
Crazy.
aren't you 5 foot?
But
Just because I'm 5 foot
we need
doesn't
to
mean
show
that I'm a
people
little
love, bro.
girl. A little
Because like
girl's a child. I'm not a
complaining about
child.
these disrespectful
Yeah, you're
people
sorry,
isn't
little
actually
woman.
gonna like bear
Is that
fruit to
preferable?
anything, and we need to like
Yeah.
show them such a crazy amount of
Alright,
love that they're like,
I'm
oh
glad we could
shit,
work
wait,
that
there
one.
might actually be something about this Christianity
Yeah.
stuff.
Little woman
Yeah,
will
looking
like,
at
literally
I also
good
crash
and
out,
bad,
and it's
good
like,
and bad energy in a black and white way
yeah,
is a pro. Sometimes looking at things in black and white's okay, and with good and bad energy, that's like a
yeah,
that's a
but it's like,
general thing.
but it's like I also crash out, bro. Like, so I'm not like judging for like I also crash out at times. Sometimes I like, sometimes people are being so annoying to me, and I like crash out, and I forget to be
Well, it's
loving.
because I love
you know?
people, and I don't care what they think about me, but I care about my possibility of friendship with them, but I ruin it because because we
Hey,
both
shut the
ruin it.
fuck up and
Really,
eat a
we
cinnamon
both ruin
roll.
it. We both ruin it, and then they pretend it's just me, and
We
that's
just
my
gotta
whole
focus
life.
on loving more, bro. Cause like, okay, so let's say the people that are being disrespectful, as much as those people are like annoying, disrespectful, it's like, bro, like complaining about it
It's
or
like, oh,
crash,
if
like
you're not
it is,
yelling and
You
yeah.
know,
you're just
I
like
think I've
soft
learned a valuable
spoken and you're
lesson.
being
Watch
I think
part.
disrespectful,
only real
and then as soon as I
Christians
start
won't
yelling,
argue
you're
with
like,
you
oh,
about
I'm the victim.
Christianity.
Fuck you.
I
Hey,
think I've learned
but
that
but it's
lesson
like,
now.
it's like valid that you crash out because
Bro,
it's like
what?
we're not
Or
strong enough to do
shut
that.
the
Only
fuck
Jesus can
up.
actually like hold that
Bro,
shit in. Like
what?
Jesus is the only person who would still like be like chilling and like
Yapping
not
about
giving
fucking
like
religious
a flick,
shit.
you
Bro,
know?
yeah,
So
John
it's
the
No one
like,
Baptist, the one
cares.
that
so
ended
that's
up at
why
the
we need to
cross.
try. We
He
need to.
probably,
Your
even
dick's
John
Yeah.
probably
long, no
crashed
matter
out on some
what. Now
people, dude.
shut
Yeah,
it.
but
Everybody
it's like,
has.
but that doesn't
Yeah.
justify though.
My
Just
lord.
because.
No. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
saying that. I'm just saying
Yeah,
you're
but it's
right.
like,
Someone else
like
got
I'm
muted.
saying,
Someone
like
I
I'm
have
not
muted
judging for
yapping. They
crashing
get
out.
mad at
Like
Men are
me.
so
it's fine that you
annoying.
crashed out, but like also like focus on
Y'all
like
yap
trying
too
to
much.
show people love even when they're
They get
being
mad at me.
disrespectful because that's
I'll
This
what's
is why
say that
actually gonna
women
like
don't
save
like
people.
you.
No, we're not
But
mad at you.
you're
We're
not.
literally
just
a
But
woman.
I also crash
disappointed
out
with
a
how
lot.
dumb you are.
Anyway,
I'm
sorry,
literally
Leo.
transvestite.
I can't hear their voices anymore. Goodness
I'm
Just
gracious.
because you're a
trans.
tranny doesn't
No,
mean you're a woman.
it's
Your
like
voice is
Okay,
making
well
your
then,
voice is
well then,
making me
If
okay,
mad.
you
I
okay.
can't
don't even
bleed
need to say.
Okay,
and
I'm
make
gonna
a
be
it's
honest.
like
You
what's
baby,
kind of,
gonna
then you're
bear more
you
not
fruit
kind
to
of
a
God,
deserve to be
woman.
complaining about the
groomed. You
disrespectful
kind of
people
deserved
or
it.
showing them like a crazy
You
amount
kind
of
of
love
deserved it. You
that
kind of
to the
deserved it.
point where they
You
actually
deserve to
like
get
consider what
groomed.
you're talking
Yeah,
Well,
about.
they
you
don't want
deserved
me
it.
to
You
love them,
deserved it.
so I
You
should
deserved
do
it.
what
If you're gonna
Jesus
be a
also
bigot, then I don't
said:
care what
if they don't
trauma you
listen,
you
dust
I'm
your
not
deserve.
a
feet
You
and
deserve
bigot,
keep
it.
dude,
walking.
and I don't
Yeah,
care if
yeah,
you
and that's
Yeah, you're
fine.
share my
literally
Actually,
telling
trauma.
me
you
that
don't
I
need,
don't
and
get to
that's
be
why you
fun.
don't need to keep like
You're telling
talking
me I
about
don't
it.
get to be
And
fun.
that's
That's
why
when
I
you
don't
gotta
need to
just
be
move
on
on.
Telling me I don't
Discord.
get
That's
to be
why
I'm
I
not
don't
a
need
fun.
on
victim. I'm
Discord
a
at all.
fucking
But
survivor,
people
and
in
I
real life
actually
are
don't
just as
take.
fucking
I'm
stupid.
not
They
a
just hold
baby.
it
I
in.
don't take pity on myself
So
because of something that
Congrats.
happened to me when I was a kid.
Honestly, it's a process, man.
Congrats.
Just like focus on
I
And
loving
live in
yeah,
the
you're
people.
not a
South, man. We have
fucking
a lot of
woman. I'm sorry, but
Christian,
genetically,
Protestant
no, you are not.
Zionists
Okay,
down
well,
here. It's so
genetically, well,
fucked.
That's
okay.
just
First of
how
all,
So
fucking science
genetically,
works, and
it's
if you don't
a
like
lot
it,
of
that's
Protestants
fine.
that are just like,
genetics has
I'll
nothing to do with
respect
"Oh,
people who are
Jesus
has
said
more to
trans,
do
this
with
in the
but
Bible. I'm
has
gonna
more
read
to
a
do with
Bible
your
verse.
you're
Have a good
genetically
day.
not actually a
That should
woman.
make
You're a
your
person
again.
faith stronger.
who
Me saying it
wishes
in a
they
certain
were, but
way.
you're not technically.
Sola
Yeah,
Scriptura. Sola
well, I don't
Scriptura
really
is
wish
so
I was a woman
fucking
technically
cringe.
either. It's more of a thing of like I'd just rather be femme. Men are obnoxious, like very obnoxious.
Fuck Sola Scriptura.
I don't really want to encompass the ideals that men inhabit. They're very strange. I don't buy into that shit. The whole, oh, I want to protect my family. You don't have to be a man to protect people.
I need somebody's help.
Yo, what's up?
Any of
What do
y'all
you need
play
help
Witcher
with?
3?
Witcher 3?
No, bro.
Huh?
Sorry.
I was gonna keep talking over me. Actually, you can go. Unarmed does this this thing where whenever I start saying something, he talks at the exact same time to like try to be annoying. It's like weird.
No, it's like it's like when people are
Yeah.
subtle assholes and then you react, you're the bad
He's
guy.
being
That's
really
just life,
like
man.
you know what
That's just
unarmed
fucking
arc is
life,
doing.
man.
I'm gonna before you say
Also,
something,
you
I'm
say
just
you
gonna call him out.
respect,
Unarmed is
like,
doing
people
this
who are
like
trans,
really
but then you
funny thing
immediately
where
go to
every time
disrespecting
someone
me.
starts
So I just don't
talking,
understand
he
how
times
that's
the
the
second he
case.
starts talking at the
Just
perfect
pointing that
time to
out,
like
that's all.
be annoying as fucking to cut
I
them
have
off.
nothing really to
So
add to
everyone
that.
just like be aware that unarmed arc is doing
Just
that
a
bullshit.
statement.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Anyway, but I guess nobody's played this Witcher 3. I'm kind of stuck in this maze.
Nah, I've never played
King
Witcher.
of the Jews, yeah. Once you realize it matters more about spirit than race, you stop being a
fucking way.
retard.
Am I might it? This
Yeah.
is actually such a good equipment. Holy shit.
talk about Israel
Oh my lord,
like
my
Israel
team's
did bad shit, but
buns,
it's like it's
dude.
not
Sorry,
like
Oh
sorry.
my
I shouldn't
goodness.
insult special needs people. They're much smarter than people
Why?
like you.
Tell me why our
They're
Juno
actually
has
much smarter and
900
much
healing
better
and I have
people than all of
2,000,
you.
dude. What the
So-
fuck?
It's like people
This
see the
Juno's
government of
ass,
Israel
dude.
doing fuck shit, and then they think that's like the people of Israel, which is like totally different.
Huh?
It's like, you know how people talk about like how
Yeah, our
Israel
fucking
like
tank and our
war
other
government
healer was
bullshit
horrible.
that's happening right
Juno,
now.
what the
Like that has
fuck,
nothing
bro?
to do with Christianity or like the people of Israel, because the people of Israel are like the descendants
Okay,
of like
well,
Abraham.
they just
Like,
joined, so that's fine.
it's not like
Yeah,
it's not like a
Galatians
literal
chapter 3
place.
verse 7.
Yeah, it's like it's literally like the people. It's not like the like people talk about the government of Israel like bombing people, and they try to use that as justification to like say bad shit
You're
about
not even supposed
Christianity.
to damage boost the
You know?
tank. You're supposed to damage boost the damage.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why it's called
And
damage boost.
well, that's and they're yeah, no, a lot of
Brother.
people will blame God for the actions of bad Christians and blame. And you know, we've lived so long under the Vatican that under a corrupt church ever since Pope Leo the Ninth and his people, it was somebody under him. It wasn't him specifically, but anyways.
It's comforting when you know what. Well, it's comforting when you know Jesus saved his most scathing remarks for the Pharisees and the hypocrites. Like Jesus talked the most about the hypocritical people than anyone. So
And he was the only one who could and not be a hypocrite.
he called out hypocrites the most. Jesus Christ
Oh
had
my
he called
god.
out religious
Is this
hypocrites
all you
the
guys
most,
do
and
in your
that's what
fucking
people
day?
try
I mean,
to
if
like.
you're
Talk about
God, that's
fucking
like
religion all day?
you know, you're the only one who's not a hypocrite, so
you
you're
go be
gonna do it.
helpful,
You know
do
what I mean?
something.
You gotta do it.
Not you glazing him, bro. You glazing Jesus up here, bro. Stop glazing.
What? What is that?
God.
I opened the door.
I didn't realize how fucking ugly he is. He has a whole ass triple chin, and he's like 200 something pounds. I didn't realize how ugly he was until now. God. The fact that I was in a talking stage when that man's too. Oh God, what the hell was wrong with me? I was talking about this dude I was in a talking stage with on fucking.
Yeah, these guys would rather be
I have him on
rich than be
Snapchat. He
monks.
posted a picture of him with the filter.
Of
like
course,
a
I'd rather
girly
have money
filter
than
and
go out
anime
and live in a
filter,
cave somewhere
and his double
and
chin
worship
is so
an
fucking
invisible
big.
god, Sky Daddy.
He has
I love
a
when
neck
they say
beard.
Sky Daddy. It's so
It's
silly.
not. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad.
You see this?
It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God.
Deals fire damage. Come on, man.
What is up?
This guy.
How many people are here? Oh, Rotting is here. Let's go.
I'm inside you.
Max.
Yeah.
You guys
really
wanna
do you
be
just
a
like
yapping.
medieval stuff?
Like
or are you
say anything
Catholic
about
or what?
religion, and then like two guys in the call will immediately go fucking ballistic and start yelling at each
Bend
other.
over, yeah, bend over and see what the
Jesus
monster
is
does.
our Lord and Savior.
Okay, that answers my question. Nice.
No, he's not. No, he's not, guys. No, he's not. Grr.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that would disagree here, and they're like very angry.
Okay,
This guy,
let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. God is our Lord and Savior. Interpret it how you will.
The Trinity. The Trinity.
Sure, the Trinity.
Somebody help.
Martin Luther King was the first white man.
Technically, no. I would be inclined to disagree with that take. 9/11 was an inside job.
9/11 was orchestrated by the Jews.
We all know those.
Who agrees? Who disagrees?
Fell.
Let's put it to a vote. Who agrees and who disagrees with my take?
Obama punched a Norwegian boy in the face and was covered up by the KGB.
Well, it's no secret that those buildings were demolished by.
Wait, someone said it was orchestrated by the Jews? Someone said it was orchestrated by Jews.
Orchestrated with thermite charges.
They're putting cyanide in our Pepto-Bismol.
I'm
rotting.
I can't listen to this guy.
That was rotting. That's my
Holy.
boy rotting.
Yeah,
I'm rotting
I'm
inside
muted.
of you.
He's
Oh.
loud.
He's inside of me, bro. Fuck off. No, I don't share.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
sharing.
None of you playing this shit.
I'm not sharing rotting, bro. I got
Oh, it
rot.
opened. What the hell?
Brain rot.
That's cool because I'm not trying to take. I do not want him.
What do you guys think of the current state of the USA?
The US of gay?
It's
Yeah,
mediocre.
US of gay. Yeah.
United States of Israel.
No, not that one. We don't want to talk about that one.
It's
What about
kind of the same thing.
I mean, if you're talking about, if you don't want to talk about Israel, I don't want to talk about America with you then.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about the Jews. Let's go.
Let's talk about the American soldier.
I mean, he's not.
Let's talk about
American is down.
Israel. Okay, let's talk.
Zionists killed JFK. Zionists killed JFK and did 9/11.
Can we open up the Kennedy assassination?
I think it. I think.
Y'all are D1 yappers.
Yeah,
and I
no,
hope
it's
you're-
literally in the files.
I
It's in
hope
the
your
files
grandma
now.
dies.
It's in the
Y'all are
files.
D1 yappers. That's.
I hope your
Hope your
grandma dies.
grandma
Too late. She's
dies.
already
JFK did
dead.
it. Or no,
Accidentally flashed my grandma.
the Zionists did it. The Mossad.
I
Too late. She already
accidentally
died.
flashed my grandma yesterday. It was a very awkward moment, but she gave me hard caramel candy after.
Okay, you know what? After everything that's been mentioned, I think it's safe to say and to conclude that men can scuba dive.
No, I disagree. I don't think men can.
No, no.
I think that's a falsity. I think that's a falsehood. You know, I don't.
What
think that's
about
a
women
lie.
though? Can women scuba dive?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100% women can scuba dive. Like I want all of them to go
But
down in the
only
deepest
if
parts of
they're
the
wearing
ocean.
the skimpy suits. They can only scuba dive
Yeah,
if
yeah,
they're wearing
exactly.
For the
exactly,
information of all offices
exactly, bro.
concerned.
That's what I'm saying.
Only if they're wearing the skimpy
November
suits.
26, 1963, that he heard that
Yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Yo,
something
Natia, stop vaping, bro.
I think it's Tom Mosley or somebody allegedly had
Natia,
been
fix your
attempting to
echo.
negotiate a sale of machine guns to some guy that allegedly made a comment the day before the
I can hear that
assassination of
guy
Kennedy. We
yapping
now have
about
plenty of
machine
money.
guns
Our
that I
new
have
backers are
muted in your
Jews as
mic.
soon as
Can
we
you
or
not
they
turn
take
it
care of
off?
Kennedy.
Yo, smartest
don't think so.
idiot. I'm sorry.
It's in the files. It's in the files.
Smartest idiot. Smartest idiot, bro. I'm sorry I have to dress you like that.
Oh, just call me Thomas.
I mean,
What's up?
that's his name.
Thomas,
so he wants you to
Oh, you what?
Thomas, I have a confession. I pushed a toddler in the pool
stop!
yesterday.
Who am I?
Bombaclat.
Just
Oh my god. Yo, Rotting, can
Max?
you silence this guy, please?
I just chucked him in the fucking
Max.
ocean, dude.
Alright, smartest idiot. What can I call you? I don't want to call you that.
Thomas.
Alright, Tom, my guy. Why do you look like Moist Critical?
He looks like Moist Critical? Is that true?
No, he does. I mean, you got the long
I
hair.
would go get a drink after you said that, but I can't because I
Yo,
don't have it.
I'm so drunk right now that he does look like Moist Critical. Can you do the line? Do the line. Oh, this is your daily dose of internet today.
That's
Do
not
the
this.
line, dude.
Oh my
shit.
That's Moist Critical, man. Do
That's
the
not Moist
line.
Critical. I've seen the face
Do the
reveal.
line, bro. Do the line.
I feel like I've heard him. I feel like I've heard
What?
him by saying he looks like Moist Critical.
I was just saying your
I
name
think-
because it
I mean, I
sounded
think
like
it's
a
just
more by the Kurt
like a
Cobain
spell.
That's Persephone.
You do kind of look like Kurt
It's
Cobain.
it's after a goddess.
I don't care. I'm just stealing your
Oh, yeah,
name
Greek
because I
goddess
forgot
of,
it existed.
something. I don't remember.
Whose name?
Isn't she of beauty?
Whose name are you stealing?
I just hate Nirvana. I hate the fans. I hate all of it.
Vegetation.
Why? Why
do
hate
you hate
Nirvana?
that?
It's not
In the
bad. It's not
underworld?
that bad.
Nirvana
It's
isn't
so
bad, but it's not exactly.
I mean, it's
I mean, it was
just no secret.
revolutionary
They're
at
so
the time,
overrated.
but it's not that good now.
That's a cool name.
They are a little bit overrated, but they're not that bad.
Grunge
100%
is
overrated,
overrated. Sorry.
Agreed.
You guys are gonna want to kill me
Sorry,
for that
not
one, you
sorry.
crazy little fucks. Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
it's definitely right. Grunge is overrated.
I
It's
guess I'm just an old ass
I'm
fucking-
not sorry. I do think they're
No, bro.
overrated.
Grunge is
I'm an old ass
for
motherfucker.
people that are ugly. If you listen to grunge music, you don't show your face in public. You're
Kurt
ugly
Cobain
as
did
fuck.
say one smart thing though. He said good music died in the 70s and 80s.
That's true, actually.
What? I don't believe that.
Good
The fuck?
everything did.
Wait, did Mission Impossible, the final one, come out or something? Did anyone watch that?
People are amazing. They're not dead.
Mission
What?
Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
I don't give a shit about Scientologist
Moist
Tom Cruise and
Critical
fuck him
has
and fuck
me
action
muted,
movies,
and
fuck
also
Hollywood
the other
movies.
gay fucking
I
I don't
only
know what
really
his
watch
name
Wait,
is on
Christian
there.
Thomas,
films
you have Rotting muted?
Yeah, he said he pushed a toddler and he's fucking trolling and he was talking over you a minute ago. I just don't even give a shit. Saying he pushed a
Like I
toddler
told
in
you,
a pool or
bro.
some shit.
Yeah, I did do that. That was some type shit. Fun
He's telling
shit.
me he's telling me he wants to touch you.
Yeah, tell him I want to
I
really get
imagine
deep in
so.
his crevasses. He wants to imagine me in his crevasses? That's crazy.
I don't blame
Fuck
him.
with it, though. I mean,
Even know what
doesn't
that
matter. I mean,
means.
shit, bro.
I'm not
To get in his
repeating. I'm not
crevasses.
repeating the last sentence. I'm not.
Max,
That,
I will help you out here. Listen, Max, you're in a world
I'm
where
not.
there's people that feel higher than
I'm not
others with every
repeating that.
camera on.
Noah, please. No, I'm
No,
not
I got
doing
this.
What is
Hey,
he?
Persephone.
What is he saying to me?
Persephone.
I don't want to know. I know. I'm not that I don't want to know. I can hear everything, but I'm not repeating that ever
He
again.
wants to see you in
What? What do you want? I'm
Persephone.
busy, bro. Fuck off.
Dude, I'm just talking to you because everyone else has me fucking muted because they don't
But
fuck
you're
with me.
no, I don't have you muted. That's not true, my baby. I got you. You know.
No, I know, Max, but I just want to piss everyone up by having Persephone talk because they're gonna shut the fuck up when the e-girl speaks.
Stephanie, can you put your feet on my face?
Is she an e-girl?
No, this is the wrong server for that. You're in a server with people
I do
that
not
feel
think
they're
she's
high
an
and mighty because they have privilege here, just because they can put their fucking face on. Like the guy who looks like Moist Critical. Honestly, I know he has me muted because I said the taller bit, but at the end of the day, he's probably said worse shit. He's probably said nigger as well. But at his point of view, he thinks he's better than everybody because he has fucking skin.
You can't say
But I'm
nigga.
gonna let
Dog.
him
You
have
can't
that.
say that.
No, I can say that. I can say that. All right.
Go 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 go
No,
go.
no, 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 no.
Go 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 go. I'm gulping on Reinhardt's dick like it's the go 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 go.
But at the end of the day,
What is happening? Persephone, yo, calm down.
No, Daddy Reinhardt, mine. Daddy Reinhardt, mine.
Yeah, Persephone's insane.
What the fuck?
is Daddy Reinhardt, bro.
Her demons are manifesting. Her demons
Shut
are
the fuck up, you
manifesting,
fat
bro.
bitch.
This whoa, guys,
They
friendly
muted you.
fire
They
will not
muted
be
you.
tolerated.
I have literally barely been fucking talked in this fucking call. It's the stupid ass fucking religious guys that have been talking.
Persephone, friendly fire will not be tolerated.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated.
Her
Bitch, I'm
dad
130
probably
pounds.
Anybody,
Shut the fuck up, you
if
fat
you is
ugly
that
ass
what you think you're high and mighty and you're altruistic? Suck my dick.
Whoa.
stupid ass.
That was a
Who
mean
knows why she
word.
hates religion? I have religious trauma.
I could
Yeah,
call you the
yeah.
N word, but it's from Xbox, so I'll get in
That's
trouble.
an even meaner
You
word.
can say the N word. All right, shut the fuck up. You're
Not
white.
to me.
Religious trauma, but
You're
is it
white,
from Orthodox
Persephone.
Christians or
Shut up.
Catholics? You answer that one for me.
They took my fucking
I
skin.
disagree with you.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I want my foreskin back, dude.
Oh my god, he's circumcised.
They took my foreskin.
Dumbfound, I will glaze you because I don't know why you just make me not angry.
Rape Ubisoft, bro.
Yep.
You're gonna get
Wait,
banned.
Rotting, were you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Dumbfound. I'm not
That
mad
is
anymore. I'm gonna mute everybody if I
dude.
said muted me. I don't
That
care
is a
anymore.
dude.
Serious.
Just give me my
What about
foreskin,
me, baby?
bro.
Oh no, he muted me.
You're a shit. You're a shit. You're a
Rotting, man.
shit.
Rotting. What about me, bro? I'm the OG. Come on, you tell me.
Yeah, but it's really not that serious.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's what they are,
made me
though. They're
realize it's whatever.
Alright. I don't judge you for kicking a baby or whatever.
Sound
I'm
like
gonna
you
rape
smoke
all of
weed.
you.
Has anybody in here played this game? Because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Dude, why are
I just realized as well, if
why is my species so egotistical? What the fuck?
Squirrel, he would unmute me, so I realized it's nothing serious. It's just like he's just in his mood, man. He's in his mood.
Somebody help me here. Come on, nobody's played this game. What am I supposed to do?
Are you going through the whole transition and everything?
Damn it, this fucking Sigma needs to go. Who the fuck's playing music in that mic? Shut up!
Wait, is the Christian guy gonna start talking about transgenders? I'm excited. Actually, I might
Oh
invite
my
him.
gosh! Shut up, Juice World. You died like 10 years ago. No one
Don't let
fucking
me know if he
cares.
starts talking about
Anyway.
trannies. I need to hear this.
Fuck.
Fucking sold your soul to the devil and you're an idol for children.
Who's
You
playing Juice
disgusting
World,
piece of
bro? I
shit.
swear to God, bro.
His name's Knocker. Just mute him.
Love how you called him Juice World. That was funny.
And everyone,
I'm
why
gonna
did
knock
everyone
you
not?
up with
Everyone
my
was
dick.
suspicious about Courtney Love, but no one gave a fuck about Ali
Mignon
Lottie,
did.
dude. That bitch was involved
Mignon
for
chick
sure.
did.
That bit, his girlfriend was fucking.
Alright.
Oh, Wadding, let's go to VC5.
I
Don't
agree
talk
with
about
you
Juice
that
World.
on
Let's
that
talk about his girlfriend. He probably fucking watched her lives and cried with her. You fuck.
I get you.
You got some demons, my brother.
Oh my god, dude.
God damn it, dude.
Beat it, Batman.
You're a tranny?
I just put an 8 in the lead. Throw some
Ooh, you
jelly
can
with the
tell.
lamb with fear. Versace my clothes, I wear the white horse. Running 3 lines like a deed. A black girl.
You find out they're a tranny and immediately misgender them. I detest that style of music.
Brother, I don't play those stupid mind games. You're either male or
Whoa.
female.
It's a man.
Shit
What
on
the
your
hell?
nose. You want more. You want more. So I'ma get more. Yeah, I'ma get more. In the lead.
I didn't
The white
misgender
bitch sniffing on.
anybody.
Straight stream on the party with the demons. I was looking for the phone, I ain't seen it. Throw frogs in the
Oh yeah,
water,
it's
no
Knocker. It's
It's
Knocker.
Knocker. It's Knocker.
pussy niggas in the field.
This really annoying rap. I'm
Especially on more.
Why are you?
You need to
If you're
let
gonna
go.
play some rap, play some fucking good
You
shit.
look like Dutch Hip Goofy Dutch Hair.
Put on some fucking Easy or something.
I'm like 40
-15 when
years
this shit
old
came
on
out. The
Discord.
PS5.
My wife told me
Yeah.
I had to get on Discord today.
How the fuck old are you?
I'm 18. I'm 18.
You're a baby.
I got
Immediate.
the liver of a 40-year-old fucking oil rig.
I'm not young enough for you? Gosh, I knew you were a pedo.
Oh yeah, pedo slander is banned. I found out that that's banned in another server. The fuck? Why would you ban that
Pedo
shit?
slander is built,
I haven't
probably
heard
banned
that
in
in
that
so
server because there's
long.
pedos in that server, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one that gets glazed.
What server
Because
is
people
it? What
love playing
server is it?
pedos.
Because I bet you money I know what it is.
I think it was called edgy
They're
or
still
something.
on about that?
Uh,
Okay, you're
that's what
still
people refer
talking
to it
about
as.
that? I feel like you guys are...
Who
I don't
knows?
know. I feel like they may be trying to... It's like the guy that
Because I've been
confessed to the
groomed
fake
before
murders
and
so he
fucking
could get away
weirdos
with
like
the
you
real
on
ones. Maybe they're
Discord
doing something
are
like that.
everywhere. Said
Like
weirdos
go
like
after
you on Discord
pedophiles
are
so you look
everywhere.
like less of a pedophile. Or some shit.
I hope you enjoy. Why are you mad at me for
Nah,
slandering
it sounds like you're trying to
pedophiles?
put
Like
yourself in her
obviously
box,
something
bro.
bothered
I don't
you.
know, man.
Obviously it bothers you that I slander pedophiles. It bothers you so much because you are one. Now shut it, boy.
I can tell just by the way people are acting in here who
That's
would pay
you're
for pussy and who
narcissistic,
wouldn't.
you fucking idiot. A narcissist is someone who's self-absorbed, not someone who fucking slanders pedophiles. And just because you don't like my opinion
That is a good
doesn't mean
point.
I'm a narcissist, you fucking idiot. Maybe learn what the fucking definition is and up your vocabulary, and maybe you wouldn't be so
Up your
goddamn
vernacular,
unintelligent.
brother.
Stupid old man. This is why you make less than fucking
Dude, she's
70,000
just
a year.
autistic, bro. That doesn't make her a narcissist, man. The
Motherfucker,
fuck?
I'm not autistic.
I'm sorry. Did you
You're
just say
just
money?
mad
Did
that
you
you
bring
don't
money
like
into this conversation?
women. You don't like
Brother,
that women
shut
are
up,
you don't
dude.
like
You're
that
not
women are smarter than
cool.
you.
You're not, bro. she literally said that earlier. What do you mean? She literally said that.
Unarmed, shut the fuck up. You were literally talking about religion for a whole hour or
No, I
two
was
with
not.
a
No.
guy that did not give a fuck about what you had to say. You were literally
Yeah, I know.
arguing with a guy earlier about religion when he did not give two fucks about what you had to say. You know how annoying you guys are? You know how annoying you sounded?
Shit, he
And
might
how
actually be right about the
annoying you sound
narcissist thing.
now?
You're just attacking me out of nowhere.
Like, I might sound like a fucking 13-year-old boy right now. That's 'cause I'm sick. But that doesn't mean that
Yeah,
I don't fucking.
I'm gonna
And
be
anybody
honest.
wants to listen
I'm
to you
even I'm
fucking
getting fed
yap
up with
about a
her. I'm on your
religion for
side
2
now.
hours
Holy
straight.
shit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, for real. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Like that, she was so like tolerable before, and now she just fucking starts yapping. She was like talking about like everyone else being yappers, and it's like, damn. Now I'm starting to think she was projecting. Like the fuck. Like she wasn't wrong, but still, Jesus Christ. Skibbity bop and da da.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking vape.
You know what?
From that
Fuck
vape.
that bitch. I think it's cool.
Nah, dead ass, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I fucking
I think she's
hate
just looking for
fucking
trouble. I don't
stupid
know, man.
ass whatever
At
her
this
name
point,
is, dude.
it's
What
kinda
is
how
her
it
name
feels.
again?
It's
What even
crazy.
character is that? I fucking forgot. It's a tranny. I don't know what fucking character it is, but it's a tranny in fucking Overwatch, and I hate that bitch. She's so damn annoying.
Alright, J-Bug's the one with the soundboard, just so you all
Fucking,
know.
and
It's
she's
J-Bug.
fat and ugly too, which is worse about it. You're trans, fat, and ugly. Like, fucking worst character in Overwatch
Triple
forever
threat.
be
Triple
fucking
threat.
made.
Triple threat. Triple threat.
Triple threat is crazy.
Tiffany joined the chat. I heard.
Like, this is the worst fucking Overwatch character in the game. Oh my lord. Why was she even made? Stupid ass fucking. Okay.
Like, you're so fucking
Hate
annoying
that damn character.
Yeah, she was, dude, I told her I was a transvestite earlier, and she said, and I said, I'm a woman, and she was like, no, you ain't a woman, and I was like, bro, you're being a bigot, and she's like, I'm not a bigot.
I'm being a bigot for telling you that you're genetically
Yeah, exactly.
not
I'm starting to think
woman.
that's what might be the case, because like,
You are
she was so,
mentally ill.
like, she was at least tolerable before, but now,
You cannot call yourself a woman unless you go through the struggles of being a woman.
Yo, you need to let go. Hey, aren't you like a fucking
Like, oh my goodness.
yeah, she's
You're
18, she's a
the
teenager,
fact that
yeah.
you're still hung up on the woman shit is crazy though. The fact that you're still